That's true. That's true. What? Let's just make sure it's all working. All working in the goo. 1 second. Oh, dearie me. Oops, a daisy. Alrighty. Don't worry, the stream is going to start right now. Don't worry about that. Alright, Chocks, it's time to do it one more time. For one more time, it's going to be the 116th time.
Oh, it feels so hot in here.
Alright, start recording. Crack that open. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Holy
Only 116
Oh,
times.
Jesus. You are kidding me. It's only been 116 times.
Tease.
What is going on, guys? Embarrassment right here. Welcome to Friday Q&A with Chocks today, number 116. It is, of course, the 26th of April, 2019 Mini Aku Aku Mask validation. Hey, no one saw anything, Chocks. We're all good. Everyone who did see anything, they're going to keep on the DL. No one knows what's up. It's another example of me dying. I've done a couple of those in Sekiro, but I didn't think it was going to happen today on today's stream, Chocks. But, you know, death from any time happened to happen right now. How you guys doing? How's your week been? What's been going on with you? We hope you've been having a good one. Let's hear it, guys.
Oh, did you hear about the news about Nintendo?
What's that?
Officially announced a partnership with Tencent to officially launch the Switch in China now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna hang out with the Chinese company, who better than Tencent? They own some.
Everything.
What do they own? League of Legends, Supercell,
Everything.
Riot Games. Do they also own a bit of? I don't know if they own any. I don't know.
Hey, Justina. Excited to watch Endgame tonight, huh?
Oh, nice. Now, Chocks has seen it yesterday, but he's being really secretive about what he thinks about it. But, you know, I can respect that.
I'm not going to be a dick. I'm not going to be one of those that just giving off spoilers. No hints, no nothing. So, guys, enjoy it.
Right, yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Adolfo has to wait a whole week. A
Something
lot of people are really excited about it. Has anybody else in the office seen it?
like,
You guys been like having little conversations going, oh yeah, do you remember that bit? What
I
happened?
think Chris is watching it next week. I think Sylvia said she's watching it tonight.
Yeah?
I'm not sure about the rest.
I'd be interested to see. I'm gonna wait until I've seen Captain Marvel.
Is that the only one you haven't watched yet? As in, like, that's the only missing. The missing.
I mean,
link?
I haven't seen Ant-Man and Wasp.
Okay.
Not sure. You probably need to. I'm not sure. Viku was ordering Jack 3 for the PS4. That's some Naughty Dog goodness right there. What's going on, Jameson?
Oh, you get
over in YouTube. Holly Westover. Excited that you pre-ordered the exclusive Aku Aku. Much appreciated. You're talking about the mini Akus. I appreciate that. What's going on, Mr. McNally? What's going on? I just want to give you guys a bit of a heads up. Today, of course, is the mini Aku Aku mask validation. That's going to start in exactly 54 minutes from now. Now, in case you're not aware, we'll go over this one more time and we'll talk about it a little bit later on as well. But the actual numbers for this, you get numbers only if you have been... So there's no mad rush for numbers because you can only get the numbers that reflects your Crash figurine. Right? You can only get that number. And what do I mean by that? Well, here's a point, Chocks.
Mm-hmm.
No, you only get that number. And if you don't have Crash exclusive or Crash regular, and you go, if you don't have those, and you get a mini Aku Aku, you will not get a number. However, the reason why we have the validation is because you will get Signature Edition, which is the key thing. So today is more about being here on the day, right, Chocks? Get that Signature Edition, get those extra points, get
Even
that...
if you're a newcomer that hasn't bought a previous Crash, but you like these little mini Akus, and you just want one for your work desk, home desk, wherever it is, or a gift for somebody, you can still validate tonight and get your signature edition, which also includes extra reward points that you can add, that you can use towards your future purchase, a signature card. You know, we will create a couple of polls in the Collectors Club, so make sure you join the Collectors Club on Facebook.
Aye.
In there, just before, in sometime within 52 minutes, there will be a couple of polls there where you can vote for the design of the signature card. Of course, depending on approval from the licensor, but at least you have something a little bit fun to play around with. You know, you can choose, you prefer the front of the card or the back of the card, depending on the design. And then you get an extra signature edition sticker as well.
Sweet. Oh, so Holly Westover, it's her situation. She's not got a crash, but she loves the mini Aqua, so I appreciate the support on that.
Okay.
You will not get an actual number, but you will get the signature edition stuff, assuming that you validate in the next 24 hours. Well, you're here, so assuming you will do that. What's up, Nanase? So, in terms of that, but you obviously, the actual, what do we call it? The actual base will say the total numbers that are produced, but you won't actually have an actual number for that, if that makes any sense. What's going on, Nick Smith? Who else do we have in the house? We've got JS Chan. Any news about the Spyro resin statue? Well, you have two of those to talk about. The first one would be the LSB and GSB. Another one would be reignited resin. Let me know which one you're talking about. I'm going to assume it's about the reignited resin. And that is coming along very, very nicely, I would say. Very, very nicely. Yeah, that's right, Scotty Thomas. So that's absolutely right. There is, obviously, it's nice to get the same number as your crash, and that's the reason to sort of to do it, I would say.
Why has this been pushed forward already? This is there, and that's there.
Look at my face, Chocks. Do you think I have any idea what's happening in this company at all?
You run it, don't you?
You know, sometimes I really question that.
Do you run it to the ground?
I honestly, Chog, sometimes, you know, normally I would say yes, but recently I've been harder to answer that question. When it was just me, myself, and I was like, for sure, Z's, I run this company. And afterwards, I'm like, do I or do I not? I'm not 100% sure. I'm like, fuck it, let's be pro screamer. What is going on, Kimberly? Have you... Oh, I've got to do it. Let's do it now. Good morning, America. Good afternoon, EU. Good evening, Asia and Australia. What's going on? How's your week been? I just want you to put that a little bit earlier on in that conversation. Agalos representing Greece. How's the weather over there? Is it always sunny in Greece? I've never been. Never had the opportunity. Chocks, Athens, Comic Con. Is it any good? Should we be going? How many thousands and thousands and millions of people go to that? Millions and millions and millions.
Athens, maybe.
Yeah, but the Comic Con. JS Chan, you can't wait for the Reignited. Will it have the same height as his first Spyro resin? It will be significantly taller because he is in the air, yo. So he's significantly taller as a result. What's going on, Alicia Harrington? Is it nice and cool in the Vancouver, in Vancouver?
Vancouver Island.
Why is it Vancouver Island? I didn't think Vancouver was an island. I've been to Vancouver once before. What's going on, Samantanis? Also, over in Canada. But the heart is in Greece, I believe. CTRMAD. Look, mate, honestly, I've still not got the go-ahead to go to the next stage. As soon as I can, I will. But, you know, these things take time. We're very fortunate that we do a lot of stuff that it's not necessarily so tied to the release. I mean, it would be nice, but you win some, you lose some. Annyeonghaseyo. I can't say your name in Korean. It says just your first time watching a show. Can you ask anything? You absolutely can. You're based on YouTube. Do let us know, and we will get back to you if we can answer. You know, go ahead and ask away. Scotty forgot that it was mini Aku validation and forgot to reserve the combo until a few hours ago. Were you prompted by that newsletter that Chock sent out? Let us know in the comments if that's what's going on.
Yeah, and validation email went out about 10 hours ago. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. So, Mr. or Mrs. Korean person, just to let you know, I call my wife Chagya. So I know a little bit of the old K stuff, a bit of the old K-pop, twice. likey, baby. Brendan, how's it going, Mr. Dando? How tall will Spyro Bus be? Maybe GSB. Ooh. And then the horns. Ooh. Hey, Buffy.
What?
How big was the Spyro? How big was the Spyro bus? Well, like, you know, do you remember, like, compared to the? Well, you can just open it up and maybe we can.
Yeah,
just
you can show us to us.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can see what it's up. Yeah.
Jesus!
Jesus.
That's okay, not so down.
Something like
You can see through it.
Yeah, well, you know. Can't see this. Something like that for the
We love you,
horns are up here.
Activision. We really do love you, Activision.
Thanks, Buffy. The one time you're here during Friday Q&A, you spoiler it all. What is this, Endgame? So that's how big it is, Mr. Brendan. Hopefully that makes sense. Buffy is been working. She's the project lead on that piece, so she should know better than I. And we really compared it to the AMI LSB. It's of course shorter than the AMI LSB, but the horns take it over, I believe. Can't remember. I think it's something like that. So Scotty got hit up because of that newsletter. So nice one, Chocks, on that. It's oh, there's an island next to Vancouver called Vancouver Island. Oh, it's a real place, is it? Cool. Well, I've been to Vancouver. Chinatown is supposed to be like the druggy center of it all, the gas works or something like that. Of course, that's where I went straight to, Chocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
To the gas.
Absolutely,
For
because
the
I
gas.
was in Seattle to see the Big N. This is probably going back, I can tell you exactly when it's going back, Chocks. 8 years ago, because in Chagya's tummy was Harvey, and he's 8 years old, so almost 8.5 years ago. And then it went up to Vancouver. It's nice. Maybe next time, if we ever get a PAX West. Yeah, PAX West. If we ever get to go there, Chocks. Maybe we should take a day trip, a couple of days, up to Vancouver just to see what's up. Because I know there's Toronto, there's a huge fan expo. That's something that's been on our list of things to check out. Check it out. Buffy JS Chan wants more details. There's someone on the stream going, I want more details about the Spyro bust.
That's enough part.
Something got 2 rings.
Yeah, it got two wings, 2 horns. And what color is it? and it's purple as well. There you go. All the details you need, JS Chan. Right there. He's got some wings, he's got some horns, and he's purple in color. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Eleanor is asking for, is seeing the Shiranui update. Any progress on the water resin? Absolutely. I'm looking at it over there. It looks bloody gorgeous, but I just want to say that I've now submitted it to the big C. Until we get approval on that, I don't want to sort of, it's probably my bad to actually sort of show it on the off chance that we don't get approval on that. At the end of the day, I don't want it to really, it is what it is, so we have to just sort of look to do that. And Nana say, I see you've been absolutely lazy in his calculations of that, because he for that, the way to figure that out, he's got to like click see more, and each time it's like 20 people or something like that. Yeah. And then you go like drag and paste it all. But I guess because it's not a final number, he's just gone for the general 1.6. But yeah, I can't wait to talk about the King of the Ring. It's a new start, it's a new day, it's a new competition, and there's gonna be tears, there will be blood. I love it, Chocks. That, who that, and Killing Horse Bitch are gonna be the good stuff. The good stuff. The good stuff. Kimberly says, all my AF soon. Nope. We are making the molds on that right now. Getting ahead with that. That's gonna take 45, 50 days, and I would say 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. 2 to 3 months, I would say. That's very true, Nana say. The winners doesn't matter. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Very good point. Well, we might get a look at the Shaker Slate PVC. There is no PVC for the Shaker Slate, only the life-size version, which is coming along right now. It's on the painting line. It is looking great. And it is actually more than just what it is. You know, it involves complications, and it's its own thing, for shoresies. For shoresies. Sorry, Nana. I don't mean it, mate. I know you've been working hard. Or should I say hardly working? Which one is it? When are we going to be calling you Dr. Nana? I need to know it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. Hell no, Eleanor! It doesn't, does it? It doesn't say PVC for that. I don't believe so. So, Chocks. Announcements, let's kick it off, and then we're going to go into the week in review and all that good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Things to get through, things to get through.
Alright guys, so yes guys, if you have any more questions, make sure to ask them in the pin post. I've pinned the Q&A thread, so if you have any questions that you want to answer, make sure you put your question in there, and we'll answer that during the Q&A time.
Aye.
Alright? Guys, so yes, so tonight is the validation for the mini Aku Aku masks.
So isn't it?
Okay, for the exclusive, for the golden one and the combo ones. So the validation is for that. That will happen in about 41 minutes. So let's talk about that a little bit closer to that time.
We got on standby for the validation.
Sorry?
Is it Mano or Andreas?
Lorenzo.
Just on his own?
I believe so.
Alright, cool.
I haven't. Andreas is not online, so yeah.
Yep, okay. All emails have been sent out for those to come back and validate. Actually, no, they don't, because they don't. Oh, they do. Yeah, they should do, because there's a whole new number. I mean, not for this one particularly, in general, but I'm just saying generally they should also validate. Just because if it's like a new thing, well, of course they should.
That's all authenticated, isn't it?
No, if it's a new one, just forget about the mini aquas, but just in general principle, absolutely the standard should also validate. Just, is that what normally happens, yeah? The standards normally have validation.
They don't have the signature cards.
I know they don't have the signature cards, but they should have the order of when they ordered it.
Well, that's just a timestamp then.
But it isn't, because it's reservation. The timestamp thing only happens because of validation.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make sure on that. But they absolutely, I know they don't get the signature stuff, but they certainly can get the low number. I'm not talking about minis right here. Yeah, I'm not talking about the companion pieces.
Right, it's just the numbers then.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's still definitely something that I need to do. What's up, Ms. Rahi? You've been having a good one.
Alright guys, so let's talk about some of the pre-orders currently happening right now.
Aye.
So, Torch, the shirts and the ring, pre-orders are still open until 9th of May, so a couple of weeks left on those. If you are a fan of Dark Souls, do check them out, if you haven't already. Sonic Boom 8 series, the combo 3. There's only 1 week left for the pre-orders, so 3rd of May, that's the deadline for that set. Make sure you jump on that, or else it's going to be waitlist. Okay? Alright, so something that we looked into recently, Berserk Guts. It's going to be a last chance week, so that last chance is going to start today after the stream. We'll make the post, we'll send out newsletters, emails, etc. And the last chance for that one is going to be starting from tonight, 26th of April, until the 3rd of May.
Boom.
Okay? And just before the 3rd of May, we'll send out another email saying, you know, it really is the final call.
Nice.
So before it goes onto the wait list. Right, pre-orders that are still extended. Mario and Yoshi, Snake SD, Meta Ridley, Mimic, Shovel Knight Player 2, Phoenix Wright, Alphonse, Psycho Mantis, and Warpstar Kirby. Hey Miguel, Spiral PVC is on waitlist now, so that should be off that list.
Aye, for sure, Z's.
Alright. Okay, so that's pretty much for the notices right now.
Okay,
Wow.
we can review then.
Kind of, yeah. So there's 38 minutes left.
And 30 minutes past, you're going to do the thing, is that
Yeah,
right?
well, I do a poll in about 8 minutes, yeah? The first poll,
Sure.
yeah.
All right, cool. Sounds good. All right. So last week was Good Friday and Easter Monday. So it's been a bit of a short week, to be honest with you, Jocks. It's only been 4 days in the office. I did something a little bit, how do I say it, outside of my comfort zone, and that was on what was it, Saturday? Saturday,
Yeah.
I had the rather foolish notion that I was gonna try something for the first time. Of course, that was streaming my shame at Sekiro. Now, we did the first version of Play Search #1, which was me just playing it for the first time, and for every single death,
I've got a question first.
yes,
Did you watch any videos
Nope.
or anything
0.
at all before you started?
I treated Sekiro like Endgame. So absolutely know nothing about any of it.
Besides watching the trailer, that's about it, yeah?
I saw the trailer. I saw the obviously the E3 announcement back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen. And there's like this dude with a tiny head, but like a massive, like, you know, the one when you see, it's almost
Yeah,
like
that
it's got,
big massive statue on display.
yeah, that one, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of like and then it's got like a small head over there, right?
Yeah.
I've seen obviously that guy. That was from the trailer, but in terms of knowing what to do, what things did, or obviously, you know, he's got some hand. That's obviously really important, right? I'd sort of seen that sort of stuff, and all I'd seen is that people were saying that it was really difficult, etc., etc. And I thought, why not? Let's just do it, and had a lot of fun, in terms of just doing it. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't watch anybody streaming actually. And what I did beforehand was I asked people, what are the do's and don'ts? What should I, you know, what's good and what's bad? And there was a couple of things that people were saying that I took note of. I was like writing it down. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Yeah. And one of them was, don't talk over cutscenes. Whoopsies. Because I did.
Yep, I remember.
Right? The second one was, you know, what's the point in swearing? You know, you don't need to swear. Whoopsies. Because I did a bit of that
I think that's quite a hard thing, especially with this game.
with this kind of game, right?
Hard
The
thing
other
to-
one is don't skip dialogue. Skip.
Yeah.
But the
Button
reason
basher.
why it wasn't quite skipping, because the thing is, they're speaking in Nihongo, right? But the text is obviously in English. Do I need to...
Yeah, but you got to consider the viewer as well.
Yeah, I understand that.
Not everyone can understand Japanese, and you know, some might understand Japanese but not English. And yeah, but you know, if
You never know.
sometimes when you're talking over dialogue or just your volume's louder than the actual in-game soundtrack.
Right.
It's nice to have subtitles so people can actually read it as well.
Right. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But I feel like they could have read it
And
as well.
it's like watching some TV shows or a movie. You know how they have the mumble and grunt under their voice, speak under the
Right.
and sometimes really hard to pick up.
But I assume that they just read the same page, because I'm reading it. I'm not. It's not like I'm skipping it. I'm reading it, and then I'm going, okay, I read that, skip. I read that, skip. Read that, skip. It's not like, because it's not like I have to wait for them to talk because I don't understand Japanese, but I can read the text. I'm not like going. I'm not doing that. I'm like reading it and go, all right, next. So
Yeah, but you
a little
let
bit.
let.
Maybe because they want to have the feeling of the, you know, the ambiance, the feeling, and the way that, you know, maybe. So that was another boo-boo that I did, but I think it's semi-okay, right? They also said... don't...
This is Saturday, right? Or just before the stream? This is the hints, the tips.
Right, this was during Saturday, and then I streamed on that Sunday evening. I did a, yeah, I'll give you some points if I die kind of thing, right? And I died 19 times on the first playthrough, and I was like, oh, okay, you know. 190. I said every
Tutorial
time.
phase, yeah.
Yeah, every time that and that was bang out of order, the tutorial. They didn't even give me a sword. Of course I'm gonna die. I try to start doing it without my controller, which is a big.
Yeah, you started on the keyboard first.
Right, and that was a huge. That was like freebie points for them. Bang out of order, to be honest with you. So then it was. It was then
moved on to the controller.
Controller, which was cool, and I was like, okay, I did 19 times, and I did a 4-hour playthrough, Chocks, because that's the maximum you can stream on Facebook, and I think it was a good time, right? 4 hours to get into it, and I saw the the deaths were 19. I'm like, oh, okay, it's kind of embarrassing, but you know what it's 10 points each, 190 points, and everyone's so nice. They're like, oh, Alex, this is what you need to do to get to the next level, right? Keep going, and they're like being so in between the bosses, right? They're like so like nice, like go ahead, like so helpful, and then they're just, all I realize is they're just trying to get me to the boss stage much quicker, because they're like, it's raining points, hallelujah. And I died on the second playthrough. I did it again on the Monday. On the Monday evening, so my time Monday evening, was and I got I died 42 times.
Yeah, I saw that.
How many of them?
Then again, some of them were like kind of just, it wasn't like you died, because you could like quickly resummon yourself, right? Instantly. But
yeah.
Some people think, does that really count?
Yeah, I think that's bang out.
That's kind of like, like it's not really starting from the save point. It's more like, boom. It's kind of a free,
right?
Yeah, like, and you don't get the full energy bar.
Right. That's right. We're gonna change that up. I'm gonna be going back on Sunday, Chocks. I asked people would they be interested in the play search again, and if so, when?
Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
What's the current? Oh,
so
last time I saw it was like Sunday, isn't it?
So the Saturday.
Is it their Sunday or our Sunday?
Our Sunday, therefore their Sunday mornings.
Or Saturday evening?
No, Sunday mornings. It's the same time now, because I always start on at 10 o'clock. So it's their Sunday mornings.
Or would it be, did it be like super early for the Australians, right?
Super late for the Australians.
Yeah, as in, past midnight.
Right,
yeah.
right. So the point is then that the how do I say? The point being that it was when I first did the stream on. I'd never done it before, just did it. What I'm looking at, Chocks, is the number of views. That for me is important.
After those streams, did you go out and check out other streamers? How they do it?
I'm not gonna lie, I did. I saw a few people who were first playthroughs of Sekiro, and they were lame as fuck. I don't just mean skill-wise. I also mean just like watching them, and they had like 270,000 views, like subscribers. I was just like, this is a bit rubbish. Except for they don't have the pain that I have every time I die, because I know I've got to like pay the money. Do you know it was calculated that I dropped that 420 points I gave out. It was redeemed like 300 plus times. That was 1,300 US dollars just gone in an instant.
Double down in it.
Right? So it was. So I was looking at the number of streamers, people who are watching. And the first time around, it was about 50, 60, something like that. And then the second time, it was 120 across all three platforms. And I was like, that's good. If I find that the numbers go down, then I'll lose motivation to do it. And I'd rather just hide my shame offline, if that makes sense. Because actually, what's happening is now, I can't play Sekiro for a week. I can only play once a week. And I don't want to play it right now, but I'm not allowed to. I want to do it like that. So if there's not the views, I'd rather just like play it myself. But if there are views, then I'll do it. Yeah. It's something new.
A
week
is kind of a... From your point of view, a week is kind of a long... I don't know, it depends on what type of game you are. Because like for me, if I was to play through a story mode, I'm going to sit there and get it done as soon as possible. Because I'm still in that...
I'm really worried that it's going to take me like 20 deaths to get back into it. So, I really need to sort of consider that. Anyways, Chocks, before I continue with that, Chocks, you want to go ahead and do your... It's been 30 minutes past.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. Alright guys, so I'm in the club right now. Signature edition, the signature card designs for Crash Bandicoot Mini Aku Aku Mask, the exclusive companion edition. Alright, this is the first one that's going to go up. And let's make sure that still works. Picture incoming.
Boom. Let's have a look, Chocks.
Alright guys, go in there and vote. Option A, B, front A, back A, whatever it is and all that stuff.
Hey, that's cool. I really like that one.
Which one?
A back.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think like B back is just like, isn't that standard shit for that we did for?
Yeah, but you could, you know, it's...
No, I understand it's the same
yeah,
franchise. I understand that.
It's the logo.
That's really cool. Is that our figure? Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it is.
That looks good. Lovely
It's
silhouette.
that kind of
Who made it?
eerie look to it. Ethan a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Sandy updated some of the stuff, some of the wordings. Alright guys, this still needs approved by the licensor.
Aye.
So there's 2 designs there. Let me just share that PO into the stream so you guys can click into that.
Justina is a big fan of the old Destiny, and you know I look forward to having when we get the new studio set up, Jogs, having little sessions in this stream, and it's going to be things like, I don't know, everyone join the F4F. I don't know what it might be. I don't know, on the Switch, have a quick game of Mario Kart together, a couple of sessions, all of that sort of stuff in. But Chocks, how about you joining for some of those play searches? Maybe it's not so easy, obviously, with Sekiro, which is obviously a one player thing. But you know, maybe we go back to original OG DS Dark Souls #1, and then we run around together.
That's going to be even harder than Sekiro.
Hell no!
Oh yes.
Are you dissing the difficulty?
I'm not dissing. Hey guys, do let us know which one's more harder, OG Dark Souls or Sekiro.
Let us know in the comments. That'll be interesting to actually see. So yeah, you know, in terms of, let us know what you think in terms of the card. Which one do you like?
Just refresh that, see what's the numbers right now. Option B front with option A back. Currently in the lead.
Right, I love option A back.
So it seems like a lot more people would like to see more of the actual statue itself. Which is fair play.
Yeah. Randy says Dark Souls is harder. Annette and Hannes both say Sekiro. Those are the 3 people who've said. And Pedro says Pokemon.
Poke Souls?
Absolutely. So, you know, that was a little bit of the Sekiro stuff. So again, I'll be back on there on Sunday, and we'll be doing Sekiro for the time being. If that's what people want. I think that's what's going to generate the most points, I should say. I think I will modify that, as you say. Boss fights, right? Boss fights, I'm getting all my life. And you're not counting, like, I've got to be like death, like permadeath, right?
Right.
General walking around being a numpty, and I get taken out by some stupid archer, I'll allow that. Because then I'd run my ass to the save point, and I'd like rest my ass up, and then that would be, and I understand that.
Right.
Boss fights are full death. Other just walking around like a numbnuts and dying, that absolutely fair enough. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Nanase has to keep count of that.
Alright. You know, and by the way, I just want to be very clear, Chocks. I was like totally trusting them. I wasn't counting. They're like, oh yeah, 42 deaths. Like,
you need a little board.
I need a little.
Yeah, so
a
when
little
you
behind
die,
you,
you
right?
have
Yeah,
to-
it's like a little check.
So
thing.
you have to do it. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
What about mini bosses? Stefan says. Do they classified as part of the main boss group, or they classified as part of the?
Absolutely classify as a boss. Doesn't matter, you know. The mini Aku masks are just as much statues as the life-size one, mate. I'm not gonna be discriminatory between mini and non-mini. Both bosses get treated the same. We're, how do I say it? We're equal opportunities in bosses here. Where's Stefan McNally? I can't even repeat that on camera. I'm not allowed to say that unless it's a Sekiro stream. What's up, Josh? Thanks for
Josh.
joining us. Alright. We're gonna move on just to let you guys know.
22 minutes left for validation, guys.
Alright. In between then, I'm just gonna show you something that I had from last week, Chocks. So last Friday I was in China and I want to just show you guys on that. We'll see you on the other side. What is up, guys? This is Alex from First Figures, checking out the Spike Spiegel production from Cowboy Bebop. Of course, all space cowboys and space cowgirls know exactly the character I'm talking about. And I'm here at the point where the factory has asked me to review them, and if I think they're okay, then we will be able to go to start shipping out at least the Asia warehouse order first. You know, you're going to be our guinea pigs, so I appreciate that. This, of course, is the the exclusive version right now. You can obviously see that you have an interchangeable bang hand right there. So let's have a quick look. Making sure that the eyes are looking into the front, which is good. We've got the subtle greens. We have the subtle greens on there. How does the hand look? Making sure we're looking for them clean lines. That's looking good. And all the way down to the boots. Got some good shading in there. Not sure how it's coming out on the camera. And underneath here, we obviously have the logo, which you can see there's a gloss on it. And of course, the cool effect going around there. Now let's have a quick look at making sure you can see the lines of the connection mold here. We can just pop that out. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then, just change that there. You've got that bang. So the camera's picking that up. So some of the things I'm going to be looking out for is how's the quality of the painting. Does it look straight where it's supposed to be straight? This one is quite a straightforward piece. There's not actually much apart from the blues. Now, of course, the areas where there aren't blues, you're going to really have your eye drawn to the attention of that area. You want to make sure that that is nice and straight because, as I said, it's all very blue. So all the areas that aren't blue, you got to be really making sure that they're perfectly straight. Otherwise, it's going to be a real eyesore. You can see that also with the way that the necktie goes and a bit of a turn there. Sort of see, make sure that it goes all the way around. You've got that nice molding of the collar, the upturned collar. You can see the folds in that. Again, down the back, it's got all of these nice little black lines that have been painted on, just to sort of a bit of a reference to the anime. And sort of see how that comes out. Yeah, he's looking really good. I need to look a little bit more detail. Make sure everything is okay. But so far so good. So I'll just walk you over here. Oh, look how small the box is. So it's been a while since it's been such a small one. We'll do a drop test soon. So as we just go down the rest, you can see we've got some more around the back just waiting for me to be checked. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take you over to have a look at the actual product, because one of the things that's kind of important about this is obviously to make sure that he's straight, etc. So I'm going to show you some of the techniques that we use to make sure that he has a sort of straightness to him. Boom, alright, so here we are at the assembly area. You can have a little bit of idea of what's sort of going on. These are all the pieces that they're working on. Now, if you look over here, you can see we have this contraption that allows for us to put it in a way that it is. Let me go around to the other side. Oh, here's a. 我可以用一些这个把它放在这里给我们看一下是怎么做的呢 So we've got another one over here to show you how it all sort of goes into place. So the first thing is, yeah, so you've got to make sure that the places connect in the right areas. This one is supposed to be here. These are all in the right locations. It really helps to make sure that the straightness of him is correct every single time. So when we do the connection point, we put them on. Has it been assembled in the right way? That is something that we use to... It's simple, yet effective. It doesn't look like very much, a bunch of chopsticks, but actually it's really useful just for us to assert them to make sure that they are at the straightness that they're supposed to be. Otherwise, it's kind of easy for it to be assembled in a way that's leaning. So it's a good way for us to do that, just to make sure. So yeah, there you go, guys. Just want to show you that. As you know, right after this, it's my favorite. It's the dreaded drop test. So I'm going to be seeing you on that one. FRF is love, and FRF is live. Boom! Of course, it's just like how quick can I react to it? Not bad, yeah. Kind of got it. Alright guys, so just to let you know, obviously last week I was at the Spike Factory. Of course, I will be showing you a little bit later on in this stream the dreaded drop test to see how Spike got on. Make sure you stick around for that. He's looking great. Off to Australia, to the Asia warehouse first, Chocks. Get that feedback and get the rest of those out to the other warehouses. This is what you have to do, Chocks. When we have so many different warehouses, you've got to juggle it all. So that's for surezies. Hopefully, if you've got a Spike on order, hopefully you like what you see. He's coming on very, very nicely. I mean, especially because we haven't, ahead of production, I would say, Chocks. Ahead of production, and so it's nice to sort of catch up with regards to that. Hopefully you guys like that. Alright, we're going to keep on going with a week in review. A couple of things. PayPal Braintree. Braintree is owned by PayPal. It's nothing specific to do with PayPal, but we have changed our American service provider. There's been a few teething problems, Chocks. I've seen a little bit of something here, a little bit of something there. Yeah. But it should hopefully lead to less declines in places outside of the UK. I don't know. We hope we're going to sort of keep an eye on that. To be honest with you, it's not really my area. It's more John's area. And I'm not 100% sure what all of that means. All I care about is one thing. Are people going to get less declines, less double payments, any of those sort of issues that we had with the other payments? And that's all I care about. So we will see. We will see it. What is up, Philip? And as for the DDT embarrassment, don't you go anywhere, Liam. You will see it very, very soon. Alright, so the other thing is if Facebook is offering groups like ours, or groups all over, the ability to have a super special group. And that is called the Facebook subscription group. And they encourage you to sign up for it because they would obviously get a percentage of whatever that might be. But it's basically a pay for kind of like a payment wall that will stop you seeing X, Y, and Z, or certain things will be there. It's really quite an interesting proposition.
Has anyone actually found out what would be part of those?
Yeah, has anyone ever been in one of those? Has
anyone set one up themselves and then they get special features? Because I don't think anyone has posted anything about what these subscription groups have. That the secret groups. How many different types of groups there are? There's open, then there's closed.
Public. Open,
which is
close, public.
Public
Oh, sorry.
is-
Oh,
public
sorry.
is
Open, close, secret.
Secret.
And now it's going to be subscription. And we're just boring old clothes jocks.
We can't go public.
How about a paid one that's open? Is that defeating the point? Will there be a validation button on Apple to be on the website? Oh my god.
This is when will. Jasmine.
That's a good point. Can everybody find their button, Chucks? Tell them where to find their button.
Guys, log into your account. Log into your account now.
You've got to do that.
Yeah, log into your account. Go into the order, the specific order that you know for whatever mini Akkus you bought. In there, you will get that refresh button.
Let us know if you can't find it. I'm so happy, Chucks, that we bobbed off those Tuesday validations because oh my god, they were like watching paint dry. Because we were repeating the same bullshit every single time. Now here we've kind of forgotten to even bother talking about it anymore.
Guys, read the FAQ.
Let us know if you can't find the refresh button. We will help you if you can't. Otherwise, everything should be pretty straightforward.
Alright, nice one, Jasmine.
Look at that. Liam says, Alex Davis use the subscription setting to hide order points giveaways. Liam, I'm hiring for someone who's savage as fuck. I'm looking for someone to be my savage manager. You could be that person. I'm hiring. That could be you. Anything savage, you should come up with that. Because that, my friend, is savage AF. I like it. I like it a lot. That's right, Feeding Frenzy. I died 1,000 times in Sekiro. No problem, mate. Feeding Frenzy for 1 million points. It's behind the security wall. It's behind the subscription wall.
Yeah, and then they'll create their own group and share it to what is it, a Watchtower and all these other little groups.
Yeah, but
to
would
share
you do
points.
that if you had to pay money to go into the subscription? Would you then be like,
Somebody might do it for the take one for the team, or they pay for it and then the other guys will share the costs. You know how it is, like you buy one PlayStation share, you buy one game and you share it with 4 or 5 other friends. I'm not sure what the restriction is now, but back in the day, you get one person, set up groups. Would you be my family?
right,
Just like the Nintendo one as well.
yeah,
Would you
yeah,
be
yeah.
my family? We'll share the costs.
Uncle Scabs, Scabs. Yeah, right. That's kind of interesting for sure. Z's. All right, Chocks, over to you.
Where are we now? Ah, yes, indeed. Photo contest. Guys. Matthew, our admin,
He's put a lot of effort into
put
this.
a lot of effort into this. He, the team, the admin guys, they went in there, reviewed all the entrants. They internally voted which one to go for the top 10 slots, and then obviously a poll was made. Guys, make sure you find that poll, the contest poll, and cast your votes. So the guys, can go in there and just review it, and then as always, the 10 people each will receive points.
It's raining points.
Obviously, the top three winners will get extra points, and the remaining 7 will still get 100 points.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks
so,
for participating.
Yeah, thanks for the entrance guys. The guys are already thinking about the next one, whether it's going to be a photo contest or something. Either I don't know, you write something you like about FRF or whatever it is. But guys, if you have any suggestions for contests, let one of the admin guys know, and then we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely.
If it works out and it's fair for everyone, they'll look into it and create the next contest, hopefully on a monthly basis. So guys, if you have anything interesting, if Photoshop, taking photos isn't your thing, you're better off. If your skill set is at creating something with your hands, I don't know, do let the admin guy know.
If you're good at creating something with your hands, don't let the admins know.
I said let the admins
Don't
know.
no, I'm saying don't let them know. Hit me up because I might fucking hire you if you're good at making shit.
Well, depends what you're making.
Well, true that. All right, moving on. Chocks posted a lovely 3D picture of yours truly in front of the crash line. It looking great, and if you haven't had a chance to see it, I think you put it part of our stories as well, right, Chocks?
Stories on the main page. and shared into the club.
Nice. And over to you, Chocks.
Where are you pointing?
This one after this one here.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Our friends at GNF, they've been posting on their main page with regards to Sonic Boom 8, the classic series. That is the Amy Rose.
Because before we had just the...
It was the T1.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
so
right,
they
right.
posted up a grey prototype T1 just to give you guys a heads up of where is it at. So yeah, the guys over there working hard, making sure that they want to get that done as soon as possible for you guys.
Yeah.
They've already hit us up about doing the next pre-order, but you know, obviously we've got to go through the hurdles, make sure that everything's been approved. We need to slot that thing
Which one is it?
within our time slots. The next Boom 8.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so
we know
we-
that already, don't we? It's already been announced.
Kind of. Yeah. Been taken to the shows, but hasn't been officially announced what's the next.
Didn't we take it to Gamescom?
Gamescom. Might have. But it was like no one knew what paired with what
Right,
in the combo.
right.
Yeah. So the grey modes have been shown. I think
Right.
People know what classic characters are coming,
Yeah.
what modern characters are coming. They don't know which one's coming up next and in which order.
But isn't there only 2 more left? Is that right?
Is there?
I don't remember. Course.
I'm sure, guys, if you have any more classic characters that you want, if you love this line, do let us know and we'll pass on
Pass
the
the
message
information to GNF for
and
showsies.
say, hey, you know, classic this, and that. But yeah, the guys over there, GNF, they really want to push out the next Boom 8 series pre-order. So we're going to try and work with those guys and see if we can get those done and get it up for pre-order for you guys as soon as possible.
Aye, for showsies. All right, cool. All right, so some more stuff just to go on. Various suit. You know, this thing is taking a long time to make. It's so difficult, really, really difficult. So I apologise to those who've been waiting for it. I know it has been already received in Australia and well received at that. It's just a really tough piece, and I just wanted to show you we're still doing it. They're still getting packed. Just wanted to, just know that we haven't forgotten about you guys who were waiting for it.
Because the factory can only do X amount at X amount of time. So that's why they're going to come in smaller batches. If
Right.
that makes sense.
Right.
Can I just do a poll before that? There's 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Oh, showsies.
Yeah, so last poll, guys, for the mini golden Aku Aku mask companion piece, the signature card designs. So that's just been posted into the club. Picture incoming. Let's have a look at this. I guess it went somewhere else. Simplicity.
Ivan!
There- Stefan,
Get your ass back here, Ivan!
Stefan, there's your ghost mini Aku Aku. No, guys, so seriously, yes, this is the mini golden Aku Aku mask, signature card designs, pending license or approval. Jump into the club and vote. You know, there's always that option C, which is you don't like any of them.
True.
And I'll post that into the stream as well, guys, so you know where to go.
Sorry, just turn off the desktop audio, just making sure. It's got B front, A back. Has some Philip.
Currently, B front, A back.
Right.
See,
There's 3 minutes and 42 seconds, but again, there's no rush for it. It just, as long as you validate in the next 24 hours, you're going to be fine. You're going to get those signature edition stuff. That's if it's an exclusive or a golden, just to be clear. All right, we're going to keep on going. Then we have the Crystal Dragon. I did some updates on that. Do you see that, Chocks? Yeah, you know, turn on the lights, turn off the lights, and it has a nice glow in the dark.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really hard to see it. I mean, you could see it when we did the video on it. It was just really hard to pick it up in the camera.
Right.
Back when we did the original one, but it's actually improved since then, so it's actually a little bit stronger. So it's I mean, it looked good then, but it was hard to see it. When you see it IRL, it's cool. It's coolsies. It's coolsies. Then we also have the quite a lot of stuff actually. So Neo Cortex, I did a couple of shots this week, Chocks. The first one was I've been teasing him over the last few weeks. Actually, you know, here's a little close up. Everyone's like, is that Homer Simpson? You know, what is all of this, etc., etc. And then this week I did two. Really kind of did the full thing. The first one was no eyes, and basically you could see everything. And then today, about 5 hours ago, a front-on shot with his eyes, and he looks just amazing. And it's such a great piece to put with the... Did you have a chance to see it, Charles?
Yeah, so I see the pictures.
You've seen the pictures, yeah. So it's really, really nice. Hopefully you guys will come up to order him when it comes to the actual launch. Also, a few things in the Okami range. Ami PVC next to Ami Resin. That's the new version. Don't talk to me or my daughter. You can see the sort of size comparison between the two. Let me know if you're going for the resin or the PVC. Also put that in the post. It's quite interesting to see people's answers. Quite a lot of variety in the answers for that, which is good because some people can't afford the resin, or they have the original resin. They don't want another one. But you know, the PVC, you know, and that's great. It
just catering to more folks.
There you go. There you go. When will we launch show full product? Holly, are you talking about Neo Cortex? I'd say a good couple of months at least. A good couple of months at least. We also have, just to say, we're about 1 minute. Again, there's no stress for this validation, so we can it's just chill. I also did a picture of the Shiranui Chocks. You can see in between the arms. It's almost like there's a PC inside. There's a amount of wires that you can see inside, because they all have to go to the holes to which you put the tendrils.
Someone was saying, "Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought." But guys, back then when you saw that at Gamescom, remember, it had the solar reflector, it had the mains sticking out. So you take them off, you just get the bare bones body. So we haven't made that piece smaller. It's because we taken off the solar reflector and the mains.
It's shrunk since Gamescom. That's not the case. Do not worry about that.
Yeah, she's been well fed.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's concentrate now. Give Mini Akkus its due. We have 30 seconds to go.
Just ask the IT guys if they're ready. "20 seconds to go."
All right, let's count it down, Chocks. We're getting there, down to the wire. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Go, 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 go.
Go ahead, IT. Over to you.
Off for you guys go. But as I said, walk in the park, a stroll in the park, not to worry. Snag your number if you get one, etc., etc. Do not need to worry about any of that. Chocks, we've hit the 101. Right. Boom. So that's an extra one this week. Hey, Brit, how you doing? What's going on, Daniel McKenzie? It's validation time.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, so absolutely no issues with just doing that, strolling over and doing that. It's all good in the hood. Oh, wait a sec. I've just realised that Holly Westover is not a top fan. You should tell me, Chocks, that I don't need to reply to her. Only kidding, Holly. I'm not singling out.
You didn't pay for your subscription. So you're not a top fan.
No, there you go. She's validated, so it's all good in the hood. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support.
All right.
Seems everything was pretty straightforward.
First
yeah.
resin statue. Awesome. Which one did you go for?
Who said that?
Holly.
Oh, is it? Nice. Nice. That's a nice little starter, Chocks. Gonna be honest with you.
Get the PVC as well. It goes really nice with that.
It does. It does. Nice one, Frita. Thank you, Evan. Yeah, VQ. Come on,
Oh.
validation queen, do it, please.
People
That'd be
posting
nice.
in time
Yeah.
already, yeah.
It's nice to do it. It's nice to do it. It's tradition. It's tradition. I appreciate you checking with that, VQ. Much appreciated that.
Nice one, guys.
So do go ahead and Victoria Crombie, our validation queen, will be posting something in the club in order for you to post your numbers in there, just for a bit of fun, just for a bit of fun, for a bit of fun, bit of fun, a bit of fun. That's a good one, Holly. The exclusive mini Akkus are sweet. Nice one, Salam. Appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. All right. Well, thanks very much to Lorenzo. That's been very smooth, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's cool. Yeah, indeed. All right. So we're going to continue with the week in review. There's a couple of he's. The first one was a video of a skull and spear. That is, of course, working on death. And then a picture of a crystal, which you guys mistakenly think is from Crash Bandicoot. It is not.
Alright, see you later, Liam.
See you, Liam. Just to let you know, it is not from that. A lot of people were going down the wrong path.
Which one?
That crystal.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people were saying, oh, it's, obviously because, it's similar to what Crash has, but it's not.
It's a kryptonite, guys.
A pink kryptonite, purple kryptonite. Indeed. And then I did a picture of the purple boy from the Ripto's Rage, also known as Gateway to Glimmer, front cover. Now, interestingly, it's not finished. The spines haven't been painted yellow yet, but you can just get an idea of what's going on. Now, what's interesting is, Jockson, in the actual game, the OG Spyro is really dark, dark purple, and then the actual front cover, it's much pinker, right? But I've made it the same color as the OG resin, right? They're exactly the same. But I'm going to do a variant where it's pink, like the cover, subject to final approval, so that if you want to be a bit truer to that, you can have that. Or if you want it to match your Spyro exclusive, Spyro OG, you want it more purple, up to you, Chocks. Up to you. You can choose which one you want to do.
PVC, yeah?
Yeah. It's only going to be in PVC. Thanks, VC. Mark says he's done his winning on his combo editions for both the mini and life-size mask. What a fan right there. Are you just a big fan of Akkus or also a massive fan of Crash as well? Let me know in the comments, Mark. Slammin' Vinyl Druce. I like the name. I'm so surprised that you managed to get past Facebook algorithms because your birth certificate must obviously say what is it? Slammin' Vinyl. That's my middle name, Facebook. Honest. I like it. Alrighty.
Nice one, Victoria. Let's see what the IT says.
Alright, Chocks, over to you with regards to the Temptation Thursdays.
You're there already.
Aye.
Alright, guys, TT time. TT. Alright, some controversy this week again.
Have you chosen Lamo again? Why didn't you choose? Even I would have chosen the guy with a smiley face. Wait, you can't even blame it on Peggy. Oh, she's like, I'm gonna do the lamest one, and I'm gonna fuck off to France. Unbelievable.
Hey, I'm open, right? I'm very fair.
Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna have to do another one, aren't I?
All right, last week's Transistor. Currently at 290 votes in total. 104 says yes, 186 says no. Come on, guys, where's the indie fans? Indie fans. Apparently, Transistor is free on the Epic Store, so go to that website and download it for free. Okay, guys, pick it up and play it. Don't say I give you, you guys want free stuff, right? So go to Epic Store.
Hey, Anthony, have you opened up your Crash X? Let me know in the comments.
Right, this week's TT, Anime Assassination Classroom. 279 votes in total. 50 says yes, and 229 says no.
And they're all like bitching about the character.
No, not all are bitching. Some are okay. Some are like, yeah, cool. I like it. I really love the anime, but I might not get a statue. And some are like, you must go for the doc, and you must go for the teacher.
The smiley face.
We do like a bit of
Controversy.
Yes.
Peggy's in France. She's living it up at large in Paris. Oblivious to the fact she's caused
don't tell anyone. She don't want to be hunted down.
Well, she did start the fire in Notre Dame.
No, don't go there.
Oh, she did. Oh, no.
Don't go there. Yes, so that's it. Transistor, that's TT 147. And Assassination Classroom, that is TT 148. So 3 new ones to choose this week.
Nice one, Mark. I appreciate the support on that. He's got the PVC and he's got the statue. He's a Crash fan. I like it.
Nice.
I like it a lot.
It's a good time to be a Crash fan.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so much stuff and new games coming out.
Yeah.
Alright, have a good weekend.
See you. Have a great one. Bye. Hopefully you get a beach seat.
Yeah, I'm
Fingers crossed.
Alright. These are the TT. Do you want to have a quick look at it before?
Oh, it's the next 3, is it?
Yeah, the next 3. So that's
Right.
the first one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the second one. That's the third one.
This one, yeah?
Yeah, why not? Alright, by popular demand. Hey, Jeffrey Lee on the stream.
Hey, where's my boy? Where is he? I don't see him. Is he just not? He's not. He just joined. Yeah.
He doesn't show on that, does he?
What's up? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Jeff?
Alright, guys.
My
First,
parents arrived today, so prepare yourself. It's coming. I see your $5, and I raise you $5. And then he comes in. I see your $10, and I raise you 5,000. Like, Jesus, calm yourself.
all in. Alright, guys. First one.
Never bluffs, honestly.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Alright, don't go crazy, guys. Don't go crazy just yet. Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the first TT next week.
That's a triple away, right?
Alright, trip away there. The one after that is going to be Steam World Dig.
What?
Steam World Dig.
I've never heard of it. Should I play search it?
You should play search them all.
Alright.
In fact, you should make a post and say, hey guys, this is a new post. This is a new play search. Let's play search posts.
Watch the
Throw your suggestions in there.
I like to play search some stuff with you as well. Like 2-player stuff, if possible.
Let's see if I'm motivated first.
True.
Alright.
Shovel Knight. Only because I need you. I've been like, I'm dying so many times I can't get past this point. Jokes! Carry me.
Alright, last but not least, anime Soul Eater. Eleanor says, best indie game of last year. Kimberly Sears, never heard of Steam World. Hey, there's so many games out there that we've never even heard ourselves. Alright, so Horizon Zero Dawn.
Alright,
followed
so
by,
the comments of stocks.
Steam World Dig. Okay, alright. And then followed by Soul Eater.
So what are people interested in?
Let me just scroll back a bit. Horizon Chris with 2 thumbs up. Andy 4, Horizon is gonna walk those yeses.
We hear that all the time and they never do they,
They
Chocks?
never do. Never do. You guys not rallying hard enough. Mark, MAD, play Search Darksiders.
Holly must be new. I love it because she's not a top fan, right? But she's already got her first resin or
Okay,
pre-ordered it.
so-
But look at her question.
Oh, sorry, Holly's question. Let me just scroll all the way down first.
Oh no!
Have you
Sorry.
considered-
I thought she said, "Have you considered Pikmin for a TT.
Have you considered the Pikmin TT?
No, sorry. I thought that it meant that she didn't know that we had done a Pikmin TT. So
have
no,
you
I
done
apologise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, okay. The
Yes.
answer is, I'd be all up in that, to be honest with you.
Hey guys, yeah, I mean, one of the earliest discussions about PVCs came from Pikmin.
Before PVC was even a thing for us.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, PVC, Chocks, I'm scared. Hold me, Chocks, I'm
Yeah,
scared
we
of PVC.
we were thinking, hey guys, maybe, PVC Pikmins in like a either resin diorama, or PVC diorama.
Interesting. McNally says he'll be interested. He'll go for Horizon, but not interested in Alloy. What?
Is he not interested in alloy? Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go, let's have a look. Oh, what was it I was looking at? There was a post. Maybe I'll go for.
What's up, Raphael?
Maybe I'll go for Andy Ford's suggestion. Chocks will post Horizon and use a picture of a bush. You know what?
I like it.
That will be the character, okay?
Of course, Chocks, we'll put the real TT behind the subscription wall.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You want Kuro Sensei or the teacher from Assassination Classroom? No problem. Go into the proper TT, into the proper group, mate.
The real club.
The real club. I love it. I love it.
Kimberly?
Set Dark Angels will be all about that. Pikmin says her husband will be all about that as well.
Yeah, I love Pikmin. Great game.
It's Miyamoto is one of his favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Alright,
Could do the spaceships, could do them in parts.
Aye.
Buy a pack of buy a pack of Pikmins and you get a part of the spaceship. Buy the blue ones, you get a part. Buy the red ones, you get another part. Buy the yellow ones, you get a part. Buy the green ones, you get another part.
It's just like the actual thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Fuck, I'm a genius. Hey, Damien Bell, am I on my own on this? I played SteamWorld Dig because of the mad hype it got, and I really didn't like it. It was the first game in years I didn't push to get to the end. Am I missing something and should give it another go? I don't know. Sometimes you do that with games these days. You play the game, you don't like it, and then like you come back a few years later and somehow it grows on you.
Like a rash. I can't believe that. That's where you're hiding my Roy Mustang peaks behind that paywall. Absolutely. All of those are giving me the nudge, nudge, wink, wink. They know what's up. All the guys behind the secret paywall. The thing is, though, Chocks, we created that subscription wall already, but we made it secret.
Yeah.
And only those by invite only are allowed to then join it by paying us ridiculous amounts of money. And they know what's up. They absolutely know what's up. Well, there was some alloys that came with the collector's game, but there's so much more you can do with the monsters of the world. Interesting.
What?
Just what you can do with Horizon. Is that next week then?
Yeah, next week.
It always starts with a triplet. Don't you think that you should do the other way around?
Go back and start with the anime.
Go anime thingy up and then finish it with
anime, indie,
and then yeah. Because the only reason why because it's like. Indeedy. I must say, Chocks, when I do my Sekiro Play Search streams, I don't actually mute the button that often. But with you and me, when we're talking, I'm like pushing that shit like it's going out of fashion. Push the red button! Push the red button. I like it. Alright, Chocks.
Alright, what is it? Hashtag winners, I believe.
I believe.
Yes. Hashtag
I
last
believe,
week's hashtag
I believe,
winner.
I believe.
Winners. Last week's hashtag was hashtag F4F AKU.
What was that? Oh, Aku.
Aku.
Absolutely. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go with the initials. We have a S and an N and an R and a C and a B. Sorry, and a P and a K. One more time. K, P, C, R, N, S. Let me know if you got not one but two of those. Two of those. And you're going to have a chance to get it one more time. NCSPKR. Let me see if that is you. Give us a cool monster if you want a hard-hitting TT. The Bush, Chocks. The Bush. The bush. We got an RK, we got a KS. Interesting. RC. Whoop. There it is. Couple of people. Chocks got two of the six. Two of the six. Not this week for Damien. All right, we're gonna kick it off. I've seen at least one person in the stream. Real time congrats to Kimberly Sears. You might not see the Roy Mustang sneaks, but at least you get yourself 500 reward points. Congrats to you. We have Pablo Bueno Navarro is winner number 2, and winner number 3 is Colin Redfern. Congratulations one more time, Kimberly Sears, Pablo Navarro, and Colin Redfern. Congrats this week's hashtag F4FHB for a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random. Hashtag F4FHB for a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random. It's going to be a 3 or 1 or 1, a 2, 3 lucky winners so far. Alright, hashtag F4FHB for a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random.
What? Hashtag what?
HB.
HHB.
Horse bitch, isn't it?
Okay. Alright guys, this week's hashtag is FRF Homebound.
For a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random.
HB. That's right, Stefan, you got that right.
Aye. You know it. Irene van der Vlugen. That is absolutely what the HB stands for. But of course, Irene, you gonna come visit us this year at Gamescom? You gonna visit us this year at Gamescom? If you do, come over with an easier pronouncing surname. Otherwise, you're banned from the You're banned from the stand. Hashtag F4FHB for a chance to win 500 reward points. Random. You do check the others as well, though, don't you, Chocks?
What do you mean?
Twitch and YouTube, all that good stuff. I'm sure you do, mate.
Sure, as long as it's over X amount of...
Oh, is that how it works?
We mentioned that ages ago. It has to be X amount of viewers.
Oh, so you don't check them then? So they have to jump over here to put it in. Hey, Anthony Romero, watching you play Sekiro made me instantly buy it and love it. Nice one. Nice one. I appreciate the support on that. That's cool. Just keep it Irene, man.
Irene Van.
But I like to say, hello, Miss Vlugen. You know.
I like to say, Alex, could you sign my statue? It's like to Irene Van. We don't have a big enough base.
Absolutely. I like it. Alright, guys. So, we are King of the Ring, but before we do that, I'm going to now show you the results of the one and only Spike DDT. We'll see you on the other side. Spike dreaded drop tests. Let's do this. Come over here, Rachel. Let's make sure. Boom. F4F. Now this baby is going to be too easy. Anytime smash. Easy peasy. Let's do this anytime. All day long. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, 我们看一下，打开。
你的表演让我惊心动魄。
Okay, we open this bad boy up. 没有刀吗？哎呀。Alright, double boxing for the win. This thing is too easy. Not so heavy for me. Here we go. Take this out. Hold up. Let's get that bad boy opened. Lovely logo. 3 sides. Slide that bad boy out. This is the top side. Make sure you open it on this side, guys. 看一下后面吧，看一下后面吧。This is the back, guys. Okay, and it says here, this side down. Nice of spike there, and then you got this side up. Please, for the win. Slice along there. Lemon squeezy. There you go. Hi, Akaiba. Let's have a look. All right. Should be easy peasy. Let's put this together. Let's hopefully it's passed the drop test. It's broken?
我们刷的没事，你们包的时候可能没包好。你得掉了。
在那里，在那里。
Oh, it did not pass his drop test. I'm too strong. 是什么东西的？哦，是他的烟。So it was 他的烟啊，because it was his cigarette fell off. Oh, you see, kids, you shouldn't smoke. All right, so we have a problem here, and that is Spike did not pass his dreaded drop test. All right, so apart from that, we have this, and that is all. Where's it gone? Oh no, sorry. Alright, so you can show. Yeah, sorry. There you go. Yep. So that's fine. Okay. Apart from that, the hair, which I was more concerned about, well, you know, kind of concerned about all of it, is there. So we need to figure out what to do internally about what to do about this non-pass dreaded drop test. But you know, I'll get back to you guys and let you know what the plans are going to be for this. Alright guys, gonna leave it here. Their breath is love, and their breath is life. Okay, so guys, this is what we're looking at. We're finding what the problem is. You can see here the impact of the dreaded drop test right here has meant that this has been pushing against it. Whilst this is not broken, this has been pushed against it. You can really see from the you can see that this has been attacked. There's actually no need for this. It doesn't actually support anything. So we're probably going to either remove this or we're going to start adding some foam. We're going to do some more research and then we're going to better understand how to make sure that it can pass this kind of drop test. All right, guys, just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up on what's happening here. Spike dreaded drop test number 2. Come over here, Rachel. Let's have a look. Number 2. The first one was failed. So let's do this again. I'm just too strong now, so clearly. Let's see if this one can handle it. We made some changes, but the throwing will be the same. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Now, the mouth was the problem, so more on the head. And one more, let's do this. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Up. Right, fingers crossed. Thank you very much. I'll try to spike on his head a few more times, obviously pun intended there. We've made some changes. Let's see if this has, as a result, been better. If at first these don't succeed. All right. Deja vu. I feel like I've done this before. Okay, that's the back side. Nicely sliced down the edge like that. Profesh, mate, profesh. That's how you do it. Don't try and do the cutting around the edges like a numbnuts. All right, let's open that bad boy up. All right, I'm gonna go straight. Oh, there it is. Oh, that bad boy's intact. All right, so let me say what we did differently. The first thing is we added this and this. This is for the hair, and this is for the to hold the stomach area. There was slightly too much movement, I think, we felt like with that. So having this on top of it really made that not move so much. And we also 是不是也是切了吗？切了就是这边吗？
这边没切
Okay.
切在这里。
Oh yeah, okay. Over here, we cut away this section of the polyfoam. This is where we had the problem with the mouth. And it still seems like 这个也是油漆吗？
不，
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to say if that, yeah. It was seeing, make sure it wasn't. This is actually just the rust from the knife. 买一个新的啊 And so that's nothing to do with. I was concerned it might be in the paint. It's not there. And we also cut this area as well. Again, this is we're removing this to make sure there's nothing touching for the hair itself. Alright, 把它放在一起的 Let's put it together then. Okay. Arm number 1. Look at that, with everything intact. Boom. Okay, 换一下吧. There you go. Spike DDT finally passed. Gonna leave it here, guys. FRF is love, and FRF is life. See you on the next one. The button and everything. Boom! If at first you don't succeed, try again. Truer words have never been spoken. More when I play Sekiro, there's no difference between that. And of course, looking at the DDT for Spike, the boy took a fall, he couldn't handle it, so we had to give him a bit of TLC, a little bit of helping hand to make sure that he could do it the second time round, and he passed it. So, it's been a while since I have, like, I've heard it before, right? I hear it every single time. If it's broken, right, and I go, they're like, oh, 好奇怪。每次我自己做的事比你还要厉害的，我不知道扔得更高，什么回事？我不知道。Basically, that is that. Yep. Oh, I don't understand how that could have happened. I tried it earlier and I did it like much harder than you did. I'm like,
Let them do it again then. Like much harder than you did.
I was just like, whatever, mate. Just fucking show me how you're gonna sort this shit out. So they're like doing the research, seeing the points of contact, where the parts hit the polyfoam, etc., etc. So those are just things that we do when we do those dreaded drop tests, because we obviously want to try and make sure that they arrive safely. Hopefully that you were interested in looking a little bit about behind those scenes. I hope you enjoyed seeing those ETs. And it was, I don't think I've ever shown a broken one before. There have been ones. I can remember last time I did a GDT, right? And I sort of did the first DDT, and then the opening is a second video, and I didn't post them in different times. And the guy was like, "Oh, why are you not showing us?" And like, "Oh, it's like you're like conning us and stuff like that." I'm like, "Oh, for God's sake, right?" So now I was like, "Right, I better do it all in one go, all that sort of stuff." Hi. In the meantime, guys, just to let you know, of course, today was the mini Aku validations, but of course, mini Akus have had their time to shine. It is time to move on to the next. Boom! Crack. Of course, we all know that because, of course, you showed it all at ACG. You're welcome.
Allow the fans to save up well in advance.
Yeah, because that's right. At C3, we never actually showed Jet Black. Exclusive version.
ACG was where the hands were shown.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So at C3, we didn't show.
That's right, yeah.
You decided to give people an 8-month preview. Something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, guys, finally, second one in the series. Jet Black. Reservation starts next Friday, 3rd of May.
And the reason why we actually sort of pace it in the way, first of all, I wanted Spike to be further down the line with production, and that's the first thing. But secondly, I wanted to make sure that the next two in the series, which is obviously Faye and Ed and Ein, that they were further along than they were previously. Now, of course, we could have, as you guys would have seen, both Jet and Spike were ready at the same time. We could have technically launched them 1 week later or whatever, obviously. We could have done that, but we would have thought that would have been a bit of a disservice because the wait between Jet and the next one, which is likely to be Faye, is going to be too long had we not spaced it the way we're spacing it now. Faye for me is now finalized. She looks amazing. Of course, we need to get approval, but so difficult for months and months and months, and I was racking my brains and I was getting really annoyed with it, and finally it's got to the point where it's really I'm happy to put our name to it, and as a result we can go to the next stage with that, and I think it's a good time to actually bring in Jet. The timing works out really great. Spike's really deep in development in terms of production. Faye is now being finalized in my mind in 3D. That's a great time for Jet, Chocks. So hopefully you guys will be, supporting the rest of the line with the Cowboy Bebop line. Of course, I really feel like you can't just have Spike, you gotta have the whole crew, and that's what I'm making it, guys, for you. Dolfo seems to be a big fan of that. That's great to hear. Much appreciated. Appreciate the support on that.
All right, guys. So yes, remember, bookmark the date, 3rd of May, and it's not the 5th of March, all right, guys? It's not the date is not written in the American style; it's written in the UK style. So it's the 3rd.
Is that what we normally do?
Yeah, we normally do that. We normally do that. Yeah, always 3rd of May. All right. Next Friday, the reservation will go through everything: the pricing, the shipping, the documentaries, the photos, the full works. If you guys check out, I know that's from the email.
Yeah, cool.
If you guys go back to, if you search on the main page or in the club, search for ACG Hong Kong 2018 or C3 2018, you get some pictures and videos of what Jet Black looks like. But obviously, next week we'll show the full works, high res pictures and videos, etc. So yes, finally time for the next one.
Alrighty, nice one. Over to you, Chocks.
Guys, if you just missed the video, don't worry about it. We'll show that right at the end of the stream, and then we'll post those again on the main page on YouTube and in the club as well. Alright, finally, King of the Ring has started.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Alright, guys, so hopefully this is the 4th time now. King of the Ring Tournament 4. Our lovely member Nanase has been very nice, and
much appreciated,
and made a post in the club. I'm just going to share that in the stream right now. So guys, if you want to join me and read and listen at the same time, please do join me.
Dr. To Be.
So King of the Ring Tournament number 4. Finally, thanks for the entries, guys. So this is the week 1 summary. So the very, 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 very first round, the very first match. Yeah. So the predictions are in. So this is going to be a little bit different, guys. In the previous tournament, Nanase created these lovely line charts, etc., etc. But he also summarized a lot of the content in text form and I'm sure you guys were paying a lot of attention, but most likely falling asleep because we heard the feedback. People,
Before I get my water.
People were saying, oh yeah, some of the comments were kind of similar. It was a little bit confusing. So Nana Say went back to the drawing board and actually created some pictures. If you guys check out that link, in there's like really simplified results. Hope you guys find them easier to understand and pick up on. If you guys have any suggestions, if you feel like it's still complicated, you want this in a much more easier and simplified form, do let Nana Say know. This is still ongoing process, so there will be tweaks and changes as we keep on going throughout each round, each tournament. So guys, any feedback, whether good or bad, is always helpful. All right? Right, let's go through it. I'm going to read exactly what Nana Say typed, so we're in this together.
There will be blood.
Right, so let's start. Week 1 summary. The predictions are all in with a total of 186 entries. That's a great increase from the previous tournaments, 113, so there's a big jump.
Oh, wait, say that again?
186 entries this time compared to 113 last time. So
for the entries,
yes. Guys, I hope you found the application that Nana Say created was easier to use.
Amazing.
But I'm sure plenty more work can be done to simplify that. So do, guys, if you're good at writing applications or whatever it is, UI or UX, let Nana Say know. I'm not dissing him. I'm helping him. He needs more help. Right, so out of these 186 entries, 177 are unique predictions, providing more coverage of possible outcomes than any tournaments before.
Did you enter CHOCKS?
No, I have not, because I don't need those points.
It's not about needing the points, it's just a little bit of fun, isn't it?
No, let other guys have their fun, alright? We can banter whenever. We don't need to cause a drama on the stream.
Oh, you could win those points and then give them away.
I don't want to. Then it'll be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well just go into the back end and just give away 20,000 points now.
Indeed.
Right, anyways. Round 1, Battle 1 is now underway.
No, you can't do that.
Round 1, who says it hasn't been done?
What? You mean it's in the subscription wall, is it? Can I be part of that subscription group? Because I'm not.
That's quite cool, isn't it?
You're posting in the subscription group.
Round 1, Battle 1 is now underway between Ornstein and Nightmare. Guys, if you don't know who Ornstein and Nightmare is, that's Ornstein from Dark Souls and Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Alright? This battle has... That doesn't make sense. This battle and has received more votes of any...
Oh, this is a separate post, right? That's why I can't find it.
Yeah, I posted it in the stream.
Okay, I assumed it was under the thingy, but that's cool.
You found it yet?
No, I'll find it.
Alright.
I just didn't realise it was a separate post. So
Right. This battle and has received more votes of any round 1 battle to date with 2,400 votes. Awesome. Right. 91% of entrants predicted that Ornstein would win this week, and it looks like they were right, as Ornstein took a massive lead right from the start. Now...
91%?
Yes, now at 1,600 votes. 1,600 votes. Nightmare with 824 votes has little to no chance of making a comeback. Guys, just want to give you a heads up that this poll is still ongoing. And the poll is it was posted on Wednesday.
Nightmare can absolutely make it back.
Yeah. It was posted on Wednesday. So you still have up until next Wednesday.
I would love it for the Soul Calibur fans to rally it in all those groups.
Sure.
Get Nightmare up there and eliminate 91%.
Alright, so with only 2 outcomes this week, the current outcome will see Ornstein advance to round 2.
Alright.
Right, Nightmare is currently ranked between 9th and 16th place.
Of course.
So it's just the first round, first match. There's 169 entrants who predicted this will advance to the next week's battle.
Boo!
The 17 entrants who did not will be eliminated.
First blood.
Right, so Nanase puts these questions to us. What are your thoughts and predictions on next week's battle, which will be Alphonse, against Vice. So that's Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist and Vice from Skies of Arcadia. You guys remember that? Do you agree with 98% of the club who have predicted Alphonse to win? Do you think the loser will rank higher or lower than Nightmare? Votes remain until next Wednesday, the 1st of May, so get your votes in, everyone.
I think, bearing in mind that there's been such a long time since we released Vice, maybe 4 years ago, that Alphonse will definitely come on top, for surezies. And I believe that Vice will rank lower than Nightmare. So, I therefore predict that number 1 will be Ornstein. No, it doesn't matter about the first.
Doesn't
the
matter
top
the
was,
position,
just the 9th and 10th
place
is all
of
that
those,
matters. Yeah.
Place of those 4 characters.
I would say 9th and 10th is the most important thing right now. I would say that Alphonse will be higher than Vice. How about you, Chocks?
No comment. As always. Keep it nice and fair.
You're just typing in your phone, giving someone some reward points. Interesting. I appreciate that, Nanase. Thanks for entering that in. So 9% of people are out.
What? 17.
9% of people. So 17.
Yeah, 9% of entrants are looking to say bye-bye.
That's good. That's good. All right. I mean, it's weekend. It gets progressively harder. The stakes get higher, of course, and it gets more fun as we get further down.
I wonder with those predictions, like Alphonse at 98% and Vice at 2%, would people, when they make the poll, would it be as close to those numbers?
Say that again.
Like this predictions for next week, right?
Oh,
and when the poll comes up, would that percentage of the voting equate to the percentage prediction?
right. So out of the vote, yeah, I see what you're saying.
What I mean,
yeah, yes, because obviously those people aren't.
So would that be kind of like misleading? Would that be misleading the poll voters, guys?
It's like a like
a pre-vote.
Well, you say that. Of course, it's not. It's very misleading. I'll tell you why. You can look at Ornstein. 91% predicted Ornstein, and Nightmare was 9%. And that means
this is out of 186 people.
Yeah, that's correct.
So
but if you look at it, it was like 66%. The actual real world things was 66% Ornstein.
Can I ask the Alphonse and Vice prediction? Is that based on the remaining people that went through the next round, or the overall out of 186 people?
It's probably out of.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah. Not the remaining people, but I think it's actually just how many people predicted Vice, because obviously those are fixed matches, right? How many people predicted Alphonse
so
versus?
you say it's misleading, yeah?
Oh, it's not misleading. It's just that 91% voted for Ornstein, but actually 66% only voted for Ornstein in the real thing. Interesting.
He's dishing you.
No. I mean, in the real. I mean, he's not making those predictions. He's not making those predictions. Yeah. I'm not dissing him. If I'm dissing him, he'll know when I'm dissing him. Alrighty, we're gonna kick it off with the weekend review 1-1.
That's
review.
That's
Q&A.
the overall. No one has been eliminated. Sorry.
Yeah, for surezies, because he won't know at that stage what it is. So he'll be able to tell you how many people voted for everything right now throughout the whole. Like he'll know throughout.
Oh, he's got all the stats. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows at least for that straight away. Doesn't matter about the previous results. Alrighty, VQ says no questions this week. Just want to say a lovely job on the midnight revisions. Can't wait to see you. I hope everyone's having a good time. A fab day, enjoying the latest validation, but no list this time. I love your validation queen. Thanks very much again for doing that, Victoria, validation queen right there. And in terms of the video, you're very welcome. I should actually post that myself because people might not have seen it. The algorithm will show it. I know Randy, did it on my behalf. Thanks. So I'll post it myself just a little bit, maybe on the main page as well.
Do you want to do that by any chance?
No. Hannah Shinago, is Peggy on vacation? She is. I guess that's because you were the one.
She's told us. That's what she's told us. Who knows? Snails.
It was going.
Yeah, I always said snails.
See.
Right? I'm sure
Absolutely.
you would have cut in there. Oh well, the guys on the stream will tell us.
Aldolfo Onorato.
Are the messages moving?
See as though what? Yeah.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
What is serious though? How is all my? Oh, serious? Is that seriously though? What the hell is? Oh, I get it.
Sirs.
Sirs. I think that means seriously though.
Really?
I think so.
Sirs. Yeah, because it's though at the end of it.
Yeah, because he's on a cheeky post on here, so obviously the next thing he's on over there. That's a new one. I got to get down with the kids. Sirs. I guess that's the new one for seriously though. Sirs though, how is All Might doing and which version will come out first? So we're gonna do absolutely no shadow of a doubt. We're gonna be doing the Silver Age because that is the one I got to get everyone to do that unga 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 unga, and that's the one that obviously Deku does. Randall Todd Kolpian. Hope I wake up in time for the stream. My question is, any news on the FRF Signature Edition card holders? So the answer on that is, I'm gonna really look at it in this week.
Card holders, or are you talking about the sticker holders?
Card holders. Any news? I guess I was talking about. Any news on the mini crystal dragons? Yup, I should expect to get that soon, out of the mold. Lots of other questions for now, but thanks for being such an amazing company. Much appreciated. Thank you. Stefan McNally, good luck with House B. Absolutely. After the Sekiro streams, I went out and purchased myself. Nice. What do you think to trying to get some cheaper download codes for the OCC for a game you're streaming in the future? Obviously would only work with licenses that you already have a relationship with. But it may boost sales for them and watchers of you, not to mention the extra goodwill they earn with the OCC. Hey, I can only control what we can control, and that, my friends, is points. Nothing else can we control. Sounds nice, but obviously it would be nice. Might as well just throw in, hey, you know, the answer is that's not very easy to do.
Yeah, getting those free giveaways wasn't easy, guys. Those game giveaways, not easy, but it's the next best thing to having to pay for something, right?
J Mayer, were the changes to Minna's Nintendo's request or yours? Mine. 100%. They, you know, that is, the quality needs to be the way it needs to be. It's nothing to do with Nintendo. They approved it in terms of, you know, absolutely. Our prerogative, our decision to improve it. Jonathan Lopez, is Jin Volti the Samurai Champloo line dead? There's a TT out there, ready the fans. Biddy down Moors. Can someone explain to me how to do a validation for... I hope you've done it. Alessio Bucci. Why CTR Crash Builder won't match the release of the game? Do you know something called development lead time? When we get it, we have to like do the work and develop it. So the answer is, that's the reason why. It's really pushed behind... Yes, of course it is. It's pushed back behind that because I started working on those earlier. Any news, Brandon Wolf, any news on the Shovel Knight line? Of course, that's been approved to go to the next stage. I will show a video of that later on. Next week. Chris Harrison, could we see Alex do a Days Gone gaming stream next? Interesting. That's what you were saying, wasn't it, Chocks? Like,
Yeah.
what do you guys want to see?
That's just released today.
How's the reviews?
No comment.
Okay. Nermin Mahmutovic. Any news on Grey Fox? Yep. Working hard on that. PO soon? Not so soon. Coming up a year since the last MGS was up for pre-order. No, we did that like in August. Yeah, almost loads of time. Yeah. Brendan, what are you talking about? Our last resin, MGS resin. All right. But you know, obviously, that's the point of having those SDs out there, just to have a little bit of filler. Nice little something going on.
He wants the resin.
Alright. Brendan Rustello, you mentioned a few streams ago that one particular statue made you reconsider 1/4 as a standard. Any hints on what that piece might be? Yes, newer pieces, unannounced licenses. Any updates on Ica? I will see. Ica's.
Oh, just let me say a quick hi to Dave. Yo, Dave Cook. Thanks for joining. How's things event wise? You know, Macau retro.hk. Yeah, I met I didn't actually meet him. I was supposed to meet him, but I ended up meeting somebody else.
That's surely Dave Kwok.
Dave Kwok.
Did you cook him?
Kwok is KWOK.
Oh yeah.
That's Kwok. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'll just pronounce it as I see it. Dave Cook. Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was with that dude.
Yeah, that dude. Dixon.
Yeah. Dixon Chan.
Dixon Woo. Totally all messed up. Yeah, Dixon's like traveling all over the world right now with the SNK tour and all that. He's having the fucking best time of his life. He travels with his wife everywhere, events and all that shit. So yeah, and then you know like Macau. So yeah, when's the next one? Let us know.
So you met him in Macau?
I was supposed to meet up with him, but I guess he was too busy at the time. So I met up with his assistant or whatever it is. I can't remember her name actually. We're friends on Facebook, but I really can't remember her name right now. And yeah, so the kind of retro gaming with all the consoles, and there was a Tetris tournament, and then we had the booth there.
What do you like at Tetris?
We did a giveaway every single day.
What do you like at Tetris? Huh? Can you have 4-player Tetris? You can't you?
Yeah, you can have more than that. You have like 64 now. Like God knows, the new Tetris on Switch, you can have like crazy amount of players ongoing at the same time. I can't remember what's the numbers. Is it 100? Tetris 100 or something?
That's a nice little contender.
That'd be quite cool for
nice little contender, isn't it?
Is it Tetris 99? That's it. It's a battle royale thing.
That could be a nice little game to do on when we have the new studio set up.
It's a free to play for Nintendo Switch.
That could be quite cool.
Yeah.
Chris Harrison knows 99. So in order to answer before I was rudely interrupted by Chuckles, any updates on Ica, Aspen and Rostello? Absolutely. The update on that is if Ica beats who is it?
What?
Alphonse, I'm making her. if Vice beats Vice beats Alphonse, I'm making her. Rally the fans, because 98% people predicted that Alphonse would win. If Vice comes along and kicks ass and takes over Alphonse, that wipes out 98% of people. I'll be absolutely I'll make Ica. I'll make the Delphina. I'll make the Fina. I'll make everything. Oh, diorama. Absolutely. Will all companion pieces have signature editions going forward? Yep. Absolutely. Do you know what? You know, these companion pieces, right, Chocks? Unbelievable. Samantanes! So wait, we're moving from 1/4 to on all statues. Some will be 1/4. I mean, no, we never were always everything 1/4.
Yeah.
You know, Phoenix Wright's it's not 1/4. I wouldn't say necessarily the crash is 1/4. I mean, I don't know what kind
We
of.
said that like a couple of years ago, saying that okay, we're going through a phase of things in bigger scale, but we're still developing stuff in smaller scale.
Right.
It's just that it just so happens during that phase everything was big scale.
Right, and I think the problem is the 1/4 market is getting so expensive now that it's something that I can see coming now. So it's like when I sit there to do something that I would have 3 years ago, I got no brainer. I'm doing this at 1/4 because the price point would have been, you know, sub 500. But nowadays 1/4, the prices are above 500 now. It's only going one direction. You just have to look at the rest of the market. What's happening is just going one direction, and it means that in order to get below the 500 sweet spot, you got to go back to 1/6, and that's just the reality.
It's a bit like mobile phones, right? They started off big, right? Then try and get it as small as possible. And now it's going back because of the smartphones, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Hello. Now it's hello. Matthew Lopez, I didn't see the order as a blind order and it having a validate button. Does it not say blind order anymore? It must have.
For what?
I guess he's talking about the validation of mini Akkus. I guess.
Blind order? I thought we've reworded blind order a long time ago.
Not sure. All right. Andrea Milk.Herrera. Any ideas on what the next pre-order will be? Yeah. Jet Black. Need to see something I'll buy or if my wallet can take a break. Indeed. Brett Edwards. Just saying, hey, hope that AMI or AM comes soon. Not for a while. Recoup your wallet for now. Sarah Arrington. I have one question. I think Chocks is behind in his tags.
Tags?
I guess shoutouts?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What
But
do
you
mean?
were right afterwards, right? You were right afterwards.
Yeah, there's
Right.
no. I'm not
There's
behind
no,
anyone.
yeah, it's Chocks time. It's Chocks time.
I do it in my
It
time,
comes out in
Sarah.
Chocks time. In Chocks time.
You're behind on you're behind on your daily pictures. Where's your 7 a week?
That's an in your face right there. That's an in your face. If you're gonna dance with the devil, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get bit.
See, I know you've been slacking.
Oh! Alrighty. Was the invisible cake variant for Alucard approved or was that set up in the air? I haven't really done anything about that, to be honest with you. So I will have to... I'll look into that a little bit later on. Again, there's no rush for these. These are, how do I say? These are these companion pieces. This is how we can work it. We can do it any time. Speaking of which, how is Daddy V? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm like, where the hell are my pictures? I'm expecting to get that.
Yeah, it's a blind order. What? What's a blind order? It's a blind order.
Look at that! You're invited to be a Twitch affiliate. Ooh, what's that mean? The Twitch affiliate program allows you to start earning on your Twitch channel. All 20 of you. Yeah, baby. Oh, 14 of you. While you continue to build an audience and go towards a partnership, Twitch affiliates can earn revenue from subscriptions, including the 1 tier, and receive 1 cent per bit used to. Yeah.
What do you mean by 1
I don't know.
cent per bit? What is a bit? What's a bit used? How do you earn bits?
Bitcoin?
I guess it's bits, and then you change the bits to cents. It's complicated these days. Happy streaming! Your friends at Twitch.
Didn't you have a guy at Twitch?
Yeah.
On the subject of those who thrive at night, any news on Morrigan? She is coming along amazingly. It's the final touches. It's always the hardest. Question of poses. Is it easy to do a standing pose as opposed to other ones? Of course it is so easy to do a standing pose because everything starts with the T pose. Meaning he's standing anyways. He or she or it is standing in any ways. Any consider doing a sitting or kneeling pose? Sure, they have been done in the past. Ryan Mortel, for example, the sitting. Speaking of Castlevanias, you know,
So bit is a Twitch currency that you earn by watching Twitch channels. Viewers can buy bits. It's like gifting tokens and presents.
you basically mean like Chatterbait.
It's like those dirty streams you buy.
There you go.
It's like you hear cling, bling. Right?
Ooh, that made me die in Sekiro.
It's like, bling. And they go, oh, thank you. Bling, bling, bling. We need some of that.
We do need some of that action.
But we don't want those emoticons. They're not worth anything.
There is an emoticon of you eating that pineapple, which has got a, like, I really want to have that as a Twitch thing. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't see any snack review going on here.
Nah. No snack.
It's like that now, is it?
Yeah.
Ryan Mortel. What days is held? Oops. Alrighty, it's gonna be shout out time. What's going on, Ryan Mortel? Congrats on yours. Chelsea Harris in the house. What's going on, Lauren Morrow? What's up? We have Chris Harrison. Shout out to Britt Edwards. Faith DeVoe in the house. What's going on? We have Jake Mayers going beyond as always. Chris Hildebrand Junior. What's up, mate? We have Randall Todd. Gold Peon. How you doing? And last but not least, are you serious right now?
Yeah, it came right at the last spot.
But he waited.
He waited.
I was like, no, Derek, but there he is! Derek Baker, shout out to you! I don't like it. And I'm talking about any Yakuza updates. Not yet. There are some things to be done. Yeah, it's a good point. It's time to push on that. I know what needs to be done. What other minifigures do you have in mind after the Crystal Dragons? Jinjos!
Jiggies.
Yeah. That's all for this week. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Many thanks for all the Crash products you put out and many more soon to follow. See you next week. Push! Indeedy. I appreciate that, Adam. As always. Johannes Norbeck. Happy Friday, Alex. How do you like Sekiro? I've not had a chance to play it. Should I get it? Hell yes. If you are a glutton for punishment and like to give away $1,000 per stream, absolutely. Do you have any information on the LED effects of the Ornstein now that we've had near packaging stage? Any color changes to the lighting? No. I think the only thing I did differently was to make the lighting yellow as opposed to white. I think that's what it was. I haven't been to the factory for a long time. Any mode changes on the flickering? No, unfortunately, there is no space in the IC just to do anything other than the flickering effect that it is there, on and off. You know, flickering, but all together and always on. That's the only choice. Will they taste good with red peppers? I mean, I'm a fan of having a bit of spice in my noodles, to be honest with you. Also, I'm getting close to that 15,000 points, and I'd like to get there before Orny ships, so keep playing. But it makes no difference. If you level up... You want to get there before Orny ships. It shouldn't make any difference to what... If you... Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, something. Yes. Okay, cool. I'll keep on playing. John Calstar, why didn't you guys go with Cor... Oh, here we go. Chocks, over to you.
What?
You know it.
John? Oh, it's John, isn't it? Why did you guys go with Koro Sensei for the assassination class from TT Poe? He's literally the most popular character in that anime. Really? Where does it say the most popular? I should have gone for the least popular one. Who's the least popular one? From now on, all the polls I'm going to go for the least popular one.
Exactly, because if you can minimum get like a decent score on the least popular
then it's
going to be a no-brainer for the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Why make these polls easy?
Exactly. Florence Trask. How's the All Might Statue F coming? We are making the molds now. Pretty soon? Nope. At least 2 months. Have you updated Blue Eyes and Dark Magician designs? They have not been approved, but the designs are just night and day from what they used to look like. Anything new to report about Cowboy Bebop's Ed after you update her hair face design? Nope. I'm just now that I've finished working on Faye, it's time to bring my attention to Ed. Salim Desha. For me, Akumask, it's really hard to see the mushrooms from the right. Do you think the goatee should be painted with a darker green? Oh. Are they not the same colour? They should be the same colour. I'll have to check that.
Huh?
Is the
Talking
chin...
about the goatee?
Yeah. Are they not the same colour?
They should be. Are you sure it's not the lighting?
Let me have a look at them all side by side.
You mean that?
No, I think if we look at better to look at it next to the...
Next to what?
The 3D one, when they're all next to each other. I'll bring up that 3D.
Just one, huh?
Is it the lighting? Did it look different?
The lighting's really hard to say.
I will pop a note just to make sure.
Did you mention about this?
Go back again. Significantly different.
That part is.
Oh yeah, that part, yeah.
That is probably more black wash.
Oh, been to the dentist, isn't it?
Well, he's young, isn't he? He's a young mask.
To the team, China team.
No. We're not changing placements of the mushrooms.
Hell no.
Salam. Would there be any more villains in the Crash series? Jasmine asked on stream.
Let's see how Nero gets on. Angel Gonzalez, remember the packs of Jiggies, Nodes, and Jinjos? Absolutely. It's on my list right at the top. Vanessa Van Burke, any Zelda news? Nope. Victor Vilgrin, how will you decide what games to stream? I look into the magic ball. I choose something, anything. Who cares? Anything, whatever. How I'm feeling. So I don't think I'm gonna stop playing Sekiro for a while. It depends if people get bored if they want me to go to see another game or not. What happened to the color variants of the Spyros? They are to be decided what to do. That's something that's a retailer-based conversation. Will you do the same with the new ones from Spyro 2? Maybe. Who knows? Would you consider having an in-game color for Spyro? Yeah, absolutely. I talked about that a little bit earlier on. Absolutely, we'll look to do a different colored version. A pink one. Rather than the... Yeah, so I'm going to offer those as both. Justine Narin is the AMI PVC. Is the AMI PVC going up in May? And does that mean the resin will go about 3 months afterwards? It looks like the AMI PVC won't be going up in May. I don't think. There's still some issues with it. I actually got them in today, over this week, and I wasn't happy with the final piece, and therefore they need to make some changes. So it's not going to be this May. Do I run the company or does the company run me? I think it's the company runs me. We'll get there, Chokes. Right now it's taking a piss, but in the future, I'm gonna rule it like an olive. You're
gonna stop with that. You're gonna stop with that statement. You say that every week.
Fucking bullshit. This is unbelievable. I gotta say, running this company really prepared me for Sekiro. Keep getting it up the.
What?
Like, Fung Yong was like literally like clicked on my name is like every single thing I do.
His account's been hacked.
Look at that. He's loving it. I like
you
it.
must have heard the story in China that like the China bosses, you have to like everything he does. There's a story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I wish it applied to Hong Kong as well.
If you don't do it, you have to like do the walk of shame or whatever it is. Yeah.
Clearly, it doesn't apply in Hong Kong. Michael Bohonek, how was your week? It was alright. It was alright. How far do you think you'll get in Sekiro? Oh no, we'll see. What other games do you consider to play in the future? You guys help me decide. How many deaths do you think will predict will happen when you reach the end of Sekiro? I don't know. It's going to be some count-ups on that one. How well is the Sonic Boom 8?
Isn't
Amy and Sonic done? I'm not sure.
Isn't that no? Like with Dark Souls, there's a kill count, as in like death count.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it tells you in the game.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure if there's to have it on a PC, like maybe some extra settings that tells you how many times you died.
Possibly. MAD, it has been said that if FRF does Starksiders becomes reality, would you start with the war statue? You would start with the war statue because there isn't a 1/4 scale war statue right now. However, I wonder which of those horsemen's designs appeal to you the most. I told you before, I wouldn't do war in 1/4 because it's going to be too expensive for you guys.
From now on, we'll start with the least popular character, and if that does well enough, then that means that war is going to sell trillions.
Exactly. So we're thinking really hard, and we're thinking of maybe War's Foot. Because if a part of him does all right, Chocks.
Yeah, part of him does all right. We'll work on the next part.
Exactly, right?
We'll work on the thighs.
There you go. But the thing that we've been talking about back and forth during this week is left or right. Yeah, originally I would have said war and a 1/4 is a no-brainer, but now it's not. Now I would say it has to be a 1/6 because it's just not. I don't have the confidence that the market could handle a $600-700 1/4 war. I mean, I'm just taking numbers. I guess it's all speculation. That's what I believe. Randy Russo, will you guys be doing a Cowboy Bebop ship companion piece? Who knows? Let's get through the line. Let's get through the line. Done.
It's a very short one.
I feel like it's been a short one. I feel like it's been a very quick Q&A. It's like who dat and then that's it. Done.
Good.
Off the bed.
Off the bed.
I've got.
There's so much to do after that.
Is that?
Yeah.
Like what?
The teasers.
Yeah.
The last chance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Let's reiterate that. There's a lot for you to do.
Yeah.
But for me,
I can do that whilst you're playing
Sekiro. A quick Sekiro stream, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
What's next?
Yvonne wants a 1/4 war. You might want a 1/4 war, but you can't afford the 1/4 war. Yeah, I know I did MAD. I said that before, but I don't think that you can afford it. I don't think people can afford it. On a new license like that? No. It's getting into the $600, $700, $800, $900. I'm not. You've seen how complicated war is. It's super complicated. I wouldn't do it. It's too expensive. Too expensive. Too expensive.
Any more questions, guys, on the stream?
Who dat then? It's like the world's shortest bloody Q&A. Alright, Chocks, so let's do this. Of course, the weekend review probably a little bit shorter than usual because we haven't had any controversy. I had to sit there for half an hour explaining about, oh, this is our side. I know you're all coming down and shitting on my head, but let me explain from our side. Alright, guys, let's do the testing for who dat. It's time. It's time.
Alright, guys. Make sure you get the character names right, spelt correctly as well. Oh, Holly's question. I'm sorry trying to multitask with the stream and work. Before, did you say that Neocortex will be resin and PVC?
No.
If so, would it be... So, yeah, that answers both questions. Do we need to do anything to get the same number for Mini Aku Aku as the Crash besides validating Crash? You mean authenticating Crash?
Right, that's it.
When will you announce the next Metroid character? When the time is right. That's right, Justina. We normally do the... If there's a product that has a PVC and resin, we do the PVCs first, and then we'll also let you know that there will be a resin coming. So, you know, one of each. Has it froze the stream on chat?
I've just... The chat, yeah?
Yeah.
I've just tweaked it, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
And what was the last bit?
Oh, have everyone been testing, yeah?
They've been waiting in silence.
All right.
Yes, our silence.
All right, let's do this.
I'll tell you what, you guys say that every time we turn the mute on, you say, you guys are saying yeah, silence and all that stuff. What about every time we mute, we'll give out 100 reward points? Would that make things interesting? And they'll be like, yeah, mute more. Why are we waiting?
Why are we waiting? We are suffocating. Did this dude have a name? I know it was but did he have an actual name?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, all of a sudden messages just came in.
Mute away.
Mute count. Found one yet?
You come up with one.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna give a quick shout out, just to give you some time. Yeah. So, guys, just gonna give a quick shout out to IGN for Up at Noon this week. Did an unboxing of Crash.
Something with John Cena as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't think the guys realized we had a John Cena. That'd be quite cool. So yes, apparently Crash, it was inspired from the John Cena statue that inspired us to make Crash, because they had the same color jeans, etc. But big thanks to IGN for unboxing that one. And apparently Yoshi is almost 30 years old. So guys, did you like that little poster that Nintendo made? And because a new upcoming Yoshi game. And it just so happens that we had a Yoshi as well ongoing at the same time as well. So I might as well give a bit of shout out on both sides. And currently, guys, there's going to be some Spyro unboxings. You might find quite a few Spyro unboxings on YouTube within these couple of weeks. If you do find one, do let us know. Hopefully there's some good, decent reviewers out there reviewing Spyro unboxing, so do check them out. I've already seen a few coming in already. Really?
Absolutely.
It's just that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, keep going.
Yeah.
I need the full.
Yeah.
They might try that.
They might try that.
Yeah,
Are we okay with that?
Hell no.
Oh my god. Really?
Hell no.
Alright, guys, we need the full name.
Separate the wheat from the chaff.
Full name of this character. Alright? No shortcuts, no nicknames. The full name. And it has to be spelled correctly. Ah, that's right. Game Boy is also 30. Ah, it's out now already, Liam.
What is?
Yoshi's Crafted World.
Alright, here we go, guys.
And JP has the demo. And he thinks it's great.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's do this. Turning up the volume, turning up the brightness. Here we go. Who dat? Gotta keep an eye out on that, on this comments. We're gonna go by what we see first. gotta resume. Okay, let's do a bit more. Who dat? Who dat? The annoying orange. That's a good call, isn't it?
Hmm?
The annoying orange.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
That's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
a good call.
But wrong.
Who dat? Who dat? Anyone?
You're looking out, yeah?
I am
Which
kind
one?
of,
Looking at
yeah.
that one?
I'm looking at this one here, which is I guess the same thing. That's an obvious one. Who dat? 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 Alright, we got it. We got Tasmanian Devil by Nana Say. And we got it by Brit Edward. Oh, fuck, not Brit. She's cray cray. Oh no, Chocks. I feel like I need to go to the toilet right now. I feel like I need to go to the toilet. Tasmanian Devil. Not Taz, but Tasmanian Devil. Full name. Damn. Damn. Brit, I give you 2,000 points right now if you walk away.
Wow, that's easy.
What, you take it?
I don't know.
She's cray cray. She's cray cray. No. I retract that. I'll offer them as we're playing the game. As we're playing the game.
I mean, she did like died eventually.
Dude, she got like to the end. Look properly. It's not that time.
Not to the end. It wasn't to the end. It was level 5.
Level 5. That's like. Isn't that the end?
Was it in the end? I think so. Yeah, is it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll worry about that in a minute.
We'll worry about that
Yeah.
later,
First of all,
yeah.
let's get rid of Nana Say.
Yeah,
He's easy
Nana Say.
peasy. He's like whatever. Let's get rid of him.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, let's get rid of him first. He always gets it wrong every time. Like he gives the worst advice. Just don't whatever you like. You always like, oh, it's number one. It's like always the wrong one.
Don't choose hand 1.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Alright, Nana, say ready.
She lost the final level. That's what I thought. Yeah, she's cray cray. She's cray cray. All right, here we go.
He's ready.
3 coins. 4 hands for a chance to win 500 war points. You go for hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'll give you 700 points if you walk away now. Cyril Stevens says 2.
2.
Liam's never gotten one of these.
Have a guess, Liam.
He take the 700.
Oh God.
I just want you to double confirm that you're taking the 700 and walking. Let me know what you would have gone for if you did go for that. If you didn't go for that 700. This is I quite like this. He can be bought cheap. I like it. You would have gone for hand number 4. If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But you decided to go for hand number 4. You got it. But you got yourself another bonus, 200 for walking away. Congrats, 700. The man can do what the man wants to do. He played the hard game. He got Tasmanian Devil. Congratulations. We knew we just needed to get rid of him. He was done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Brit, over to you. 700 war points to walk away. Always start off somewhere nice. 700 war points to walk away.
Yeah, but the first game is like 500. You should be offering something like 400 or something like that.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Because that means he has to go for, like, Nanase got the first game right. You should be
Yeah.
asking him, hey Nanase, which one would you go for round 2?
Right.
And if you
they
got
offer-
if you
they
got
offer
that,
like 750 or something
yeah,
like
if
that.
you got if you got that, he would have got 1,000 obviously, which would
Yeah.
have been more than the offer. But if you
Right.
got that wrong, he would
Right.
have got more than the
Right,
first one.
right. I'm not good at like yeah. I said 2K, but the offer expired. He said, I just got scared. Someone said Gyobu Masataka Oniwa, and I got scared.
Yeah. My name, and he's like, okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right, 4 hands, 3 coins.
For a chance to win 500 war points. Now I'm offering you though 400 without having to do this, right? Just to walk away. If you do decide to keep going, you can go for hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4 for a chance to win 500 war points. The offer of 2,000 points has expired. She's gone for hand number 3. I can tell you, if you went for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 5.
Where?
She's nerdy little Pidgey.
Oh.
The reason why I know she's fucking Britt Edwards is nerdy little Pidgey, is nerdy little Pidgey, is because she scared the shit out of me by almost taking me out.
Okay.
So that name is forever fucking ingrained up in my brain, and I quake at the thought of her coming
Okay.
online.
All right then.
But I can tell you that if she did go for hand number 1, she would have got herself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you decided to go 50-50 in hand number 3, I did give you the offer of 400, but you decided to throw it in my face and go for hand number 3 instead. In 3, 2, 1. In your face, you have been taken out more than I've been taken out by Oniwa. First time. Too easy. The scare that was Britt Edwards is but a distant memory. And that is how you do it. That is retribution. D9. You should have took that 1, 2, 3, 400 points. You should have taken a 2K. You should have taken a 2K. Ooh. Your face. Unbelievable. And that is how I make up for the points I'm gonna be having to give up when I play Sekiro on Sunday. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. See, Nanase, he didn't get to see Savage Alex. He took the point, 700. He's off into the sunset, loving it, lording it up.
Easy. He's so lucky to get 700 there.
You're right, though. I should have gone for a little bit of a lower.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of
yeah.
like, okay, so actually it should have been 300, and it'd be like, ooh, should I take that extra step for that extra 200?
Right.
You know what I mean?
We gotta get that. Gotta get that
yeah,
formula
kind of
right.
get that. Yeah.
Gotta get that formula right. I like that. It's like when you put that in front of someone's hand. Do they close their hand and take it, or what's the expression, right? A bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush, right? Yeah. Should have taken a bird in the hand. Yeah, should have taken a bird in the hand. You offer me more than the risk. But no, The thing is, though, if of course you got to 500, you could have been playing for 1,000. But you know, I think you're right, Chocks. He bit my hand off for that 700, and quite rightly, it was a mistake on my part, and we'll make sure that we. He says I fail every time. He knows his position. He knows his place. I'm glad that there is no misconceptions about that. I like it. I like it. All right then, my cheekies. You've done all your shoutouts then, have you? This is going to be the world's quickest stream. John was saying to try and break it down a little bit earlier, right?
1 out of 116 episodes.
Absolutely. I wonder how long the first one was. Probably short.
Sure. Probably about an hour and a half max.
How did it get to it? I guess because of the lack of drama recently, it's become really quite...
No,
quite...
I can't have dramas for every single week. It's kind of been not much drama in the whole statue world lately, isn't there?
There has been. Just with pricing going up and generally that sort of stuff. And that's the point.
Yeah, pricing's just been there. Price has just been there from
I understand.
For quite a while, hasn't
and
it?
as I said, and it's really sort of that's the reason why if I was ever to do something like Darksiders, I wouldn't do it in 1/4. I just don't think. I think it's just been priced out the market. Like developing something now comes out in a year's time, the price is going to be even more crazy. It's just like I don't like prove it that you can like it in 1/6, and then maybe I'll do a 1/4 later on. I mean, I have no reason to not go back and do characters. I have no qualms doing that whatsoever.
It's like the supply and demand thing. Like people say, okay, I want something bigger, prices go, and then the factories demand more and more and more, and then if there's no demand for it, because people can't afford it, eventually the factories will have to lower. Well, it's technically right, unless the factory doesn't need to lower their prices down because they would have got to the point where, hey, you need me more than we need you, whatever it is. Because even the factories themselves, they're thinking, what else can they do besides producing for other manufacturers? So many people are in the game right now, even the factories are in the game.
That's
It's
right.
Scary if you're a factory owner.
It's good if you're a factory owner.
It's good, true. That's true.
Especially if you then do it yourselves.
Yeah.
Which is a reason
The
why,
toughest
again...
for them, toughest thing for them is being official.
Well, there's that as well.
Yeah.
But and it's not even the sales anymore. That's really easy through things like Facebook groups and all that sort of stuff. So, again, that really highlights the fact that we need to just diversify our product offering. And that's why we're talking more about stuff like the PVCs and what have you. It is but the way to do it. If you don't evolve, you will be, you know... It will be a problem. It will be a problem. You haven't said that you would buy older pieces, guys. What? Randy, can you speak? Oh, hold on.
Mr.
But
Russo.
haven't people made... What? Okay, Mr. Russo, do you want to say that again, please?
People.
Brit, just keep them. I guess the market will die after 2 years because of high prices unless... right, that's right, Vikul. And in the meantime, whilst we wait for that to all self-implode and everything to be priced out, I'm going to reduce the scale and get back into it. Can the main page share the King of the Ring poll into the group every week, please? He reckons that the more people saw it, but I don't think that's the case. People aren't necessarily group sharing it. Isn't because of the group. I don't think it's because of the group sharing it, because your group actually...
The what?
The main page shared that into the group,
Yeah.
but it's not normally. It's normally Peggy just shares it.
From the main page.
Yeah. But it's First of Figures shared it into the group, not Peggy shared it into the group, or CHOCKS or Alex shared it into the group. Nana say it's making the overall numbers higher. So if we don't keep something consistent like that, it means that the character, like, it's much harder for there to be the consistent...
I'm always sharing stuff as F or F.
I've never seen that before. You're normally sharing it as CHOCKS.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, it says F for F, and then it kind of like posted by our name. As admin
Yeah, that's
on the
that's
main
as an
page.
admin on the main
Yeah,
page.
yeah,
But
yeah.
look, no. So look, if you have a look over here, and you just type in King of the Ring. King of the Ring. So every time it's been posted in,
Oh, go back up.
these are the old ones. I guess you're just going KOTR, right? Let me see if that comes up with something.
Let me check.
So for, right now here it says First of Figures is shared into the First of Figures official group, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Right.
'Cause I typed that.
Correct. Right. And if you see, it says it was First of Figures shared a post.
Yeah.
Now, if you go and look at previous ones, for example, the sharing of this, you shared it into the group. Oh no, that's the blog post, which is a normal, right? Is that the blog post? Yeah, that's the blog post. I'm talking about the actual poll itself. Just need to do the actual poll. See if you can find what you normally do for that. But I believe so. But yeah, the point is keep randomizing it. Don't do what Nana says. Nana says. Just do it all random. Therefore, it's going to completely mess everything up and everyone's going to get amazed. If it can stay as FRF, that would be greatly appreciated. Well, we'll make sure we don't appreciate it. Randomize it. Chocks, yeah. If it's a number, yeah, you do it. If it's a flower, the main page does it. Oh, next time it is a. Oh, let's see. Oh, looks one. Oh, it's a number. Therefore, you do it, Chocks. So that's the blog post. They don't count.
Yeah,
So
they
the
don't
actual ones.
The sauce. Look at the sauce.
The sauce.
Sauce.
It's just too. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Nana. Say thank you very much for that. We now know how to absolutely screw everybody over. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this one up here. Chocks, any last things before we do so? You've done all your shout-outs, etc., etc.?
No, so okay, yeah. So basically, after the stream, we will make posts with regards to Cowboy, Bebop, Jet Black. You know, make sure you join the events if you want to be notified about the pre-orders and reservations. All right, that's what the events are there for. So join those if you want to be notified. And then, yep, we will start posting stuff with regards to Berserk Last Chance week. So only 1 week left, guys, to get your pre-orders in for Berserk Guts, and that is for all the SKUs. Okay, that's the standard version and the exclusive version, the non-bloody and the bloody versions as well. Okay.
400 to 500 MAD, at least, probably more 500. That's like total, just like random shit, just talking, by the way, MAD. But I can tell you, War in 1/4, the size he is, the beefiness of him, that's 650, 7. I mean, you know, it's simple. Have a look at something like Ornstein, right? He's far easier. Ornstein is far easier than War, and he's already 600, right? He's far easier than War. Have you seen how complicated War is in terms of his, you know, his outfit, the different colors, how bulky he is? It's not even on the same planet. Not even on the same planet. I'm not convinced that people can pay 650, 700 for War. That's my belief.
That's the price point today on this stream 116.
Check back in a year.
If and when later.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Alright, cool. Alright then. So, since I ordered Spike, does that mean I don't have to validate Jet?
Validate it. Get your day one stuff.
If you don't validate Jet, you don't get any day one stuff. And But you don't need to worry about your number. No, you still need to validate. No, you just need to authenticate. Yeah, you don't need to worry about your number. That's correct. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I will be back at it again on Sunday for Sekiro playset. Sekiro playset number 3. Hope you guys can come and join me. Reward points. I just reiterate that one more time. If I'm walking around like a numpty and I die one of my lives, I will count that. If it's a boss battle, I must have permadeath. Otherwise, it don't count. To be clear, because you can't run off and revive. For mini boss though, you can't. And mini boss is just the same, right? You talked about how about mini boss? You can still run off and save, but then when you go back to fight him again, he comes back to full life. So what's the point? For your reference. So yeah, okay. So I'll be back here again on Sunday. Please come and join me. It will be 10 o'clock, like the same start as today. Just to keep things consistent, that will be your Sunday mornings if you're in America, etc., etc. So hopefully you can join. Chocks, what are you doing on Sunday? Having fun, indeed. Watching me die, getting reward points. You can run off and rest during a mini boss, and you get your reserve back. Yeah, that's right. Nana say, but I got to do it all over again. You got to do it all over again. They reset. They reset. So I never get past.
Yeah, hold on, it's a bit unfair for you. Like you die every time you die, okay, those reward points increase, yeah. But how? Like, there's got to be a way for Alex to kind of like have that motivation to bring those points down. The more chickens he kill, the rooster, or the more something that you do would help you to bring that down.
Yeah. So for example, right. I get like 10 deaths per boss battle, but if I do it within 10, they gotta fucking pay me money. Right? Otherwise, I feel like it's very one way, right?
It is one way. Yeah, it is one way.
That's totally bang out of order. That's a good point, Chocks. You should have joined me for the play session. You would tell me that earlier, and I would have fucking saved some money. That's a very good point, Chocks.
I know.
Very good point.
There's gonna be some action in there where you can redeem yourself. And redeem those points back, yeah?
Right,
it's like in Dark Souls, you know, you go back to that same spot, you take your risk to reclaim your souls back.
Right. Well, Nana says when kill a boss first try, it resets points to 0. Interesting.
That ain't gonna happen. We could kill the boss first try.
That's make it a bit attainable. I'll rephrase what I said above. Yes, Randy, what were you saying? He said something like, I don't even remember what he said. Let's see what he says. Before we wrap it up, we'll see what Randy's got to say.
Come on, Randy.
Waiting on bated breath. Can't wait to see what you've got to say.
Randy want to say?
Justina says, do both Saturday and Sunday.
All about that cutting the streams down. Let's go back and increase all the streams.
Oh, wait a sec. The thing has actually stopped.
What?
The
comments.
Yeah, it's so rubbish. Why that happens. So did Randy actually say what he was going to say?
Randall, yeah.
Hope all is well, Mr. Street. What? No, not Randall. Randy. He's not even bloody done it yet. What's the crystal you teased today? Nothing to do with Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, you're going to play the stream again. You're going to play the the teaser again.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Chocks. Whilst Randy figures out what he was going to say, we'll see you in just a second. Still nothing from Randy. What is going on, mate? I'm going to wrap this up before we get there, despite 105 people also waiting for what he's got to say.
Randy.
It's probably like... Do you think I've got the jet black look, yeah? I got the jet black look. Nice one, Randall.
No commentary. See you next week, guys. 3rd of May. Oh my god, it's coming up to half a year now.
I know, right?
3rd of May.
I know, right? I need more beard. Alright. I get working on that. Can't really do a really good beard. I can't do a nana beard, I'll tell you that much. Thanks, Ronald. Randy Russo, I'm at work. Never mind. I'll post it next week. So 5 minutes ago, you could have told us that. All right, guys. I'll be back at it again on Sunday. Much appreciated. As for Friday Q&As, we'll be back at it again next week for Friday Q&A with Chocks Today 117. And of course, it will be the reservation stream for Jet Black. So if you're a Bebop fan, please do share out that news. Chocks is going to put a blog post up on the site. Please do pass that around. We would appreciate that. And as always, guys, we can't do it without you. It has been Friday Q with Chocks Today 116. It is the 26th of April 2019. Have a great day, America. Have a great evening. EU, you should be sleeping. Asia and Australia, for surezies, you should definitely be sleeping. Have a great weekend, guys. Much appreciated. I am your host, Alex.
I'm Chockles.
FRF is love.
FRF is life.
And we'll see you on the next one, and I'll see you on Sunday. Peace.
Later.